account?
On his mom's account, and I got it.
Mama's account. I mistake no prisoner, bitch. I don't give fuck. Like,
oh shit.
I made so many disparaging comments against him on Twitter, but it took me to go to his mom's page to get noticed.
Holy fucking shit. Okay.
He's like, you say anything you want about me, but don't talk shit about my mama.
Not my
No,
mama.
I was talking shit about him to his mama.
Exactly. Because melted face son of a bitch. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't care. Fuck that dude, man. Fuck him, man. Everybody look like him. I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck you gonna do? Fuck you gonna do?
What
Block
you gonna
me?
do, Elon? Fuck you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Block me on Twitter?
Like, fuck out of here.
I'll just make another one. I'll just make another one.
Fuck
I
your
don't
shit.
give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck your dad. Fuck your Twitter. Like, I can see people, you know what I mean? Like, I can see people saying it. Like, I can honestly see people going, hey, man,
the new thing now that the new thing now is that he charging literally just to use it, just regular use it.
Yes, he is. Like, I told y'all, man, I refuse. I'm not fucking with it.
Okay, so angry IT nerd's got the Flash shirt on. What's yours say? Whose man's is this?
Whose man's is this?
Gotcha.
Listen, this is the original. Whose man's is this shirt? This is the original. Whose man's is this shirt?
That's what I thought. Well, I mean, I got to do my obligatory scene. You know, I'm wearing Batman today.
I know. You're also
See, this Flash, this Grant Gustin Flash, this not Ezra Miller Flash.
Oh God!
I just want to clarify that.
You know what? When we get ready to tear that bitch to fuck apart, I like that film. I liked Ezra Miller's. I liked the Flash. I will never like Ezra Miller. Fuck him and them and everybody that look like him. But I liked the film. I did. But we'll get into that. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, I need y'all to hear exactly what the show is going to be about today. Let me go ahead and just in case anybody was under the impression that this show was about something to talk about, I would allow WWE superstar and former world champion Big E to explain to you what today's show is about. Come on, Big E.
Chest. And big muscles. Woman meat. That's why I'm here. That's why I was stressing as a kid. You want your 5-star matches? You want your 30-minute classics? Big meaty men slapping meat.
Okay. In case y'all needed to know, that's what we're talking about. We will be revealing the plot holes and the absurdity that is the original 1987 Predator, or as we have been referring to it all week, Big Meaty Men Slapping Meat with an Alien. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. I am joined by the regular Hole Punch crew. To my left is Mr. Angry IT Nerd, who is rocking a not Ezra Miller's Flash shirt. Say
Grant Gustin. Grant Gustin. It's not Ezra Miller. Not Ezra Miller.
All day, baby. Grant Gustin all day, baby.
Grant Gustin.
To my bottom, this is wild. I can't even believe I just said that. The lower box is the goddess of this show, Miss Gretchen, who literally has been texting us all week about this damn movie. She has watched this movie, would you say 6 times?
7 now. 7.
She's watched it 7 times. So she probably got all of her notes out of this shit the first time she watched it. The other 6 was all about Big meaty
There's
men
different
bumping
notes.
meat.
Oh,
Say hello, Chris.
it's a little too hot for the hat. I got to lose the hat. Sorry.
Oh my goodness. Our regular other hole puncher Zero Fox Golf is out this week because he is a dad, and we just wanted him to know that we love you, and we will be slapping meat in your name. Okay, so these jokes are forever. They're Zero Fox. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about
Let's slap some meat.
let's
Slap some meat.
let's slap some meat. We are talking about the 1987 Predator, which came out in 1987. It was directed by John McTiernan, the guy that directed the original what was it, Die Hard? Wasn't he directed the first director?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
The original director of Die Hard. This movie stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, so you already know the meat is just thick up in this bitch already. We're not talking Arnold now. We're talking Arnold in 87 when he still had the pecs that.
And we're talking prime time.
This movie was 300 before 300 came out.
Exactly.
Yes.
So all you guys that got all turned on because the Spartans wore like loincloths and had like the best muscles you've ever seen in your life. Obviously, you didn't live through the 80s like we did watching this beautiful film. It also stars Carl Weathers. You know him as Adonis Creed's daddy for some of you. For us, he was Apollo.
Apollo Creed.
We have Kevin Peter Hall, the late great Kevin Peter Hall, as the Predator. Kevin Peter Hall was 7 feet tall, and fun fact, kids, he was married to a black lady on Sesame Street. He was. It's
That's
true.
fantastic. He was also a star of Harry and the Hendersons. He played Harry.
He played
That's one
Harry
of my
in
favorite
Harry.
childhood movies. I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
He was also in a, what was the show? It was an 80s show. It was a sci-fi show.
It was, yeah, he was in a sci-fi show, and I can't even remember what the hell the name of the damn show is. But listen,
he was in Last Boy Scout, Last Action Hero.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong note.
Oh Lord.
I'm looking at Shane.
Pretty much in the 80s and 90s, if you needed somebody that was just gigantically tall, that was your man.
That was your man.
Kevin was in Big Top Pee-wee. He was in an episode
Big
of
Top Pee-wee, wasn't he? Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Yeah, that's right. He was.
Star Trek
Yes.
was in
TNT,
Big
the
Top
Hazard,
Pee-wee.
Nightport.
Uh-oh. What she got? Hold on. Let me do something right here. So let's look at the rest of this cast. Y'all have to look at this cast. This cast featured Epidelia Carallo as Anna, the only woman in this film.
Only one.
The only one that could stand next to all of this beefsteak. Okay. The movie.
And I'm gonna give them the props. They didn't make her just a sex object in the movie.
Oh hell no.
She was involved, and he actually had value, I think, in that movie itself.
I loved when she was like, "Give me the weapon, give me that shit." I love that shit.
No, put it down. There's no sport in it.
It's no spot. Yeah. It had Bill Duke. A lot of y'all don't know who Bill Duke is. You should look him up. Legendary director, legendary actor. He played Mac. His best friend Blaine was played by Jesse the Body Ventura, former governor of Minnesota. I know there's a lot of y'all going, what? Wait a minute, he was the governor? What?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. He was a governor. Sonny Latham. Sonny Latham played Billy, who he was the stereotypical Native American. And I'm sorry, I'm saying it right now. So there is a spoiler. He played the stereotypical fucking Native American. I ain't like the way they did my boy Sonny. Because he went out bad, man.
They did the same thing to him. They did the same thing to him in Firewalker with Chuck Norris and Lou Gossett Jr. Made him the stereotypical Native person.
Like what?
Like the only thing he was missing was the one tear running down his cheek.
Oh wow! If they made that man cry one damn tear, I wouldn't have done nothing because those guys was twice my size. Richard Chavez played Poncho, of course. He couldn't have played somebody like Bill Smith. Whatever. R.G. Armstrong, the late great R.G. Armstrong, played General Phillips. Shane Black played Hawkins. Now, why does Shane Black's name come? Why am I thinking about Shane Black? What did he do something wrong?
The Iron Man 3 director.
Oh,
He also directed The Predator in 2018, which is the only Predator movie in the franchise I have yet to see. He wrote Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. He was also, and then that's where my notes came in. I got mixed up. He was in The Last Boy Scout and Last Action Hero.
okay, all right. See,
I did my homework.
I know you did. I know you did because you've been studying this damn film for weeks now. Like literally, ladies and gentlemen, when we ended Justice League, the first thing she said is, we could have done Predator. And I'm like, no, we had to get this one out the way because it was the worst one out of any. There are certain films y'all will never see us doing plot holes in. Schindler's List and Saving Private Ryan off the top of my head. I can tell you that one. But everything else is fair game. But Justice League was just so
Shawshank Redemption, that's off the list.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like Justice League was so bad that we literally had to. It was horrible. So we had to do that first. Yeah. So Peter Cullen played the voice of the Predator. So when you hear,
Autobots transform and roll out.
Yes, he is Optimus motherfucking Prime, baby. So Optimus Prime actually played the Predator. Now, let's get into the story of Predator. Now, according to IMDb, come on, IMDb, play for me, baby. A team of commandos. You already know that's a turn on right there. A team of commandos on a mission in Central American jungle find themselves hunted by an extraterrestrial warrior. Okay. So there's the plot. Let's find the holes. Now, first things first. Everybody, the first time we see Arnold Schwarzenegger on the screen, he's smoking a cigar and he's got on the tightest shirt. Why did they do that? Arnold got muscles out his nuts. Why would they?
This is man meat moment number one.
They've got it's in this contract, man. They got to show the muscles, bro.
Yes,
got to show the muscles, man. Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this.
My goodness.
I used to have a roommate that was a bodybuilder. Mm-hmm. Every damn shirt he wore, it had to be tight because why? You had to show the muscles because you had to get the girls. The girls are looking at him and everything like that, bro. You had to show it off for the.
And I just want to say I've got a thing for men who smoke cigars.
Oh, so see, she already starting, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't even 2 minutes in the film already.
Like, ain't even smoking cigars. So, smoking cigars and had tight shirt on.
So yeah, direction is going. Meat moment number one.
Meat moment number one.
Meat moment number one is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then Carl Weathers shows up in a suit. What are you doing, dude? Why would you wear a suit in the Central American jungle? I've been in Afghanistan. It's too damn hot for me. I didn't want to wear my uniform. What make you think I want to wear a nice suit?
Well, my thing is that all right, you know you're going somewhere. I mean, you're in a chopper. Why are you wearing a suit to begin with?
Who wears a suit in the chopper?
Like who literally wears a suit in the chopper? If you are not
gonna fucking look good while you chopping,
look here. If your paycheck is like here and not here, look here. You do not have suit wearing chopper money. Okay. So no, you have like
chopper money.
You do not have that. You do not have that. You don't have that kind of paycheck.
Who wears suit wearing chopper money?
I'm writing that down. Suit wearing chopper money.
That's gonna be my new thing. Hey man, I ain't going nowhere if I ain't got suit wearing chopper money, dog.
We got to be clear though. It's not suit wearing chopper money. It's suit wearing chopper money.
Chopper money.
Chopper.
Yes.
Get to the chopper.
Yes. Get to the chopper. I've done this before. I was stationed on the airfield right before I retired, and they had Black Hawk helicopters. So every once in a while, when we'd have to go out there and do the airfield and look off for debris and shit, I'd go, get to the chopper. Like it always sounded like I was constipated though. Arnold says it sounds manly. I say it sounds like I need to take a shit. So get Like I can't even like right now. I'm saying get to the chopper, and my damn guts is all swole up. Like, come on, man, take a pause. Gotta take a shit
Get to the chopper.
to the chopper. You got to bring the chopper up from like in your diaphragm. Can't say get to the chopper. That shit doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. All right, so Carl Weathers comes in, and him and Arnold have an arm off.
Man meat moment 2.
Man meat moment
Of
number
course.
fucking 2.
Like
Like
get two jacked up people. Of course, what's the first thing they gotta do? Arm wrestle.
Muscle.
I
Gotta
want to
see
know
muscle.
how much baby oil did they put on both these motherfuckers? Because you know that wasn't sweat. You know damn well there wasn't no fucking sweat. That was
I don't know.
baby oil.
They were in a studio. They weren't. They weren't. Down.
Dude, they was
South
not in the
America.
Central American jungle. Their ass was off of Burbank. That shit. How much baby oil?
No, yeah, no, because you're right. Because it had been baby oil. Because you know what? If it was sweat,
Yeah,
then you see patches,
exactly.
like patches of sweat.
Carl Weathers' suit was like his ass is getting ready to get he's getting ready to go to. He's a black man getting on trial for killing a white woman. That's what that suit would have looked like. He'd have sweated through his shit like.
I know, right?
That was all
That thing
baby
was
oil.
Like, nah.
That thing was fresh off the ironing board.
And so they had to pour baby oil on these men. They put these fucking clothes on and then they just motherfuckers out here just glistening.
These moments. It's
just
like
glisten.
wrestlers. It's like WWE. I mean, they just anything to showcase the muscles.
Hey, now don't get me wrong. When WWE does it, it's smooth because like Triple H's thing when he came out was he was gonna spit water anyway. So pouring water over the top of your head, okay, it looks great. I don't know what the fuck Roman Reigns does. I
don't know.
There.
It
Roman.
just seems like I don't know if he just like sweats baby oil or something.
That's
I
what I'm
don't know.
saying. I think his shit is natural. I think he naturally like he excretes fucking baby oil out of his skin not just at any time. Like he ain't, you know,
And it's not just like he
Yeah,
over
he's not on-
it's just like
he's-
over. It's just like at the right amount.
yeah, and
At
it's
the right amount. It's just like just enough right
at
there.
the right amount at the right time. It's not like his ass goes to Jimmy Kimmel and all of a sudden starts secreting fucking baby oil. No, it's like
Yeah.
I'm getting
It's
ready
just
to go
like-
to the- yeah, I'm
Instead of
getting
going
ready
to
go
Jimmy
the
Kimmel,
ring.
I said I need this much baby oil. Whoop.
Yeah,
There we go.
I don't need to shine. I just need to look good. And then he's like, well, I'm getting ready to go to the ring. And I got on my pants. I got the black pants on. I'm getting ready to do the sondering thing. I know women are watching me.
Yeah, I need to have this
Paul.
amount.
Yeah, hey,
He said,
Paul.
I'm going to WrestleMania and I'm gonna
Yeah.
have the big ass entrance. So I
Yeah.
need to have this much baby.
I need to have, you're like, hey, Paul, let me go in this corner right quick. I got to go exude this baby oil. And he just, I don't know what the fuck it is. He just goes, ugh. And the baby
like-
comes out of his skin and then his music hits.
It's almost like you could hear, you could see him in the corner and say, "You're a tribal chief."
And that's the thing about this movie.
You're a
Is that
tribal chief.
that's the thing about this movie is that it's toxically masculine right out of the gate.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
Starting with
yeah.
the cigar. Starting
The-
with the cigar.
the
You
cigar
know,
is like
As soon as he
literally,
steps off,
yeah.
as soon as he steps off, I mean, obviously, the
Yeah.
the wind from the blades of the chopper, that don't mean shit. You know,
No,
he just
fuck
lights
no.
the shit up. Just
yeah.
my muscles will block it.
My muscle.
why I'm
my
surprised that
muscles.
The flame,
And
the
that's
flame is not.
why I'm surprised that Anna's character wasn't sexualized in this movie for being so blatantly masculine.
Here's my secret plot point. Here's my secret plot hole. This whole fucking movie is sexual. The entirety of this fucking, except for when Anna shows up. When Anna shows up, there's no sexual tension, no nothing. But the rest of the film is one big perv meat fest. It is all sexual. The whole slapping of the arms and oh, you've got a weak. That shit is sexual. Like, hey man, like.
And
there are
always
ways
with
to
the
cut
cheesy
this-
one-liners.
And I'm glad that you
One-liners
noticed
in the
it.
80s said, "You never knew when to quit."
Yeah, like like
I'm glad
somebody-
you noticed it because I was thinking the tension's all in my room.
No. If you some of the most homoerotic shit you will ever see in film is when a bunch of guys get together doing manly man shit. Like
Oh,
300,
we got the
300
man
shit
meat
named
moment
with
coming.
X rating. Yeah.
Of course. And then inevitably one person, he's got to take his shirt off.
Oh my God. The shirt has to, like, Arnold had on a tiny ass red shirt and some fucking khakis, and he went and got in his Arnold outfit. In the begin, like, okay, so you take the job. I understand you're gonna take the job. Your boy over here is CIA. I get it. You're gonna take the job. Fine. Where the fuck did you have that with you? Like, don't get me wrong. When I was in the army, I used to have to carry my PTs in case we had to go do some PT shit. But I wasn't walking around with I got the shit. Like, and bro, come on. You mean to tell me none of you motherfuckers decided to put on a shirt? None of you fucking listen to people who
Hey, and I want to point out the first plot hole that I found in this movie. Arnold and his team are enlisted men. You don't get to pick and choose your missions. You don't say these aren't the kinds of missions I do. You do what you're ordered to do.
You do what the fuck they tell your motherfucking ass to do. The fuck you mean what you ordered? Get your ass on that and stop playing. But it's like nobody in this group, all of them went with vests. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
One person in this fucking film had on a shirt.
Of course it went with vests because
I take it back.
They had to well, except for
Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura had on an MTV shirt. They got a hole in it. So obviously John McTiernan.
Because I mean they got to show the arms off. That's why they had the vest, because they got to show the arms off.
Exactly. Jesse Ventura had on a fucking MTV shirt and got a hole blown in his back or through his chest and shit. So basically, John McTiernan was saying "fuck MTV" back in '87. That was John. Like John. Hey, Mr. McTiernan, I see you, dog. I see what you did there, man.
I got you.
I got you. Like I want my MTV. Well, bitch, you can have it with a hole in his chest. Like I see what you But Jesse had on a shirt. Bill Duke had on the lowest cut tank top I've ever seen in my life. Like what? Arnold had that on too at one point, didn't he? Like the low cut, like his tank tops.
Well, pretty much at Arnold, if he had on a tank top pretty much the whole thing until he took his shirt off, and then he went shirtless the whole thing.
And then hold on, and then he put mud on.
The mud. Oh yeah, then they had to get the mud.
See you, Arnold. Really?
I need to call out a crime here too, because not only did Arnold kill Bill Duke in the movie Commando, he done stole the dude's caddy afterwards.
Well, see.
I mean, he's like,
part of that. Now we'll see what my ending. Part of the movie Commando, it bleeds into that. So, oh, it's great. It's a great ending.
Hold on, could you imagine?
It amps up the meatiness.
Could you imagine Dutch from Predator meeting the fucking Arnold in Commando? Who are you? Who are you?
It'd be Commando. Exactly like the Spider-Man meme. Just who are you? Who are you? I like your muscles. I like your biceps.
I like your biceps. Where did you get your muscles from? Like, anyway, all right. So Arnold changes into his bad man bullshit, right? And next thing you know, they're on their way. Now, Jesse Ventura spits fucking tobacco all over Carl Weathers' shoe.
And here comes the rampant homophobia right out the gate.
It really is. You guys are a bunch of, what did they call
slack-jawed?
Slack-jawed faggots.
Yeah, like, okay, let me ask you.
There's a bunch of slack-jawed faggots that'll make you a sexual tyrannosaurus.
I happen to know some really
strap this on your sore ass, Blaine.
And not a tyrannosaurus, no, a tyrannosaurus.
Tyrannosaurus, not a regular tyrannosaurus, which has small arms and big teeth. No, a tyrannosaurus. Like, is that different than a T-Rex? Does it too chew tobacco and spit? Like, what the fuck? And he said
one of the few times in a movie you get a genuine laugh from Sonny's character, Billy. When Poncho says, strap this on your sore ass, Blaine, and then Billy gets out the belly laugh.
Oh, who was it? Was it Billy that told it? Not Billy. It was Blaine. No, not Blaine. Hawkins that told that shitty ass joke.
All the bad jokes.
Hawkins through the whole thing.
All the bad jokes.
T got a deep pussy. TB got a deep pussy. And like,
why'd you say it twice?
Why'd you say it twice? I didn't. Like,
because it's the echo. Because it's.
And I'm trying to figure out, do you guys know how vaginas work?
No, men do not know how vaginas work.
Let me tell you something. I have been talking into vaginas many years.
I've never heard of echo in a day of my life.
Never, not one. I know for a fact. One night I was just fucking around because I was high. Hello, nothing. That fucking insulation in there, boy. Woo. The insulation in the vagina is so fantastic. But anyway, so they get down in the jungle and they're on their way to find this group. And what happens? They run across the last group of motherfuckers that Carl Weathers convinced to take they stupid ass into the fucking jungle. And these motherfuckers are carved up. They are carved. There is meat. They are meatless. These motherfuckers have been
Like
left to hang. To hang. At that point, I'd have left.
When
The
they
first thing I'd
inserted
have
it at
been like,
night, it
"Alright,
got light
I'm done."
really quick.
It really
Like,
it
My
got
first
dark.
thing, my
quick as
first
shit,
thing
man.
is this. My first thing would have been this. All right, I'm gonna have to go AWOL. Fuck this shit.
I was
That
thinking
morning though, the sunlight came just like the stock exchange chase in Dark Knight Rises. Like they enter a
Oh.
tunnel at broad daylight, they leave the tunnel at freaking middle of the night. Like
I know, right?
Yeah, because then they were flying at night, weren't they?
They were at night, yeah, and then
Yeah,
all of
it
a
was
sudden
a
when
night
they
insert-
land,
Yeah,
and then
and then they're
it's day.
sunny.
It's like, nah, see, that right there, like, where the fuck did we go? Like, wait a minute.
Plot hole number
Like,
2.
yeah, like
Yeah.
That plot hole number 2. It's nighttime, it's dark nighttime when you're flying, but it's fucking the middle of the day when you land and find your friends all chopped to pieces and shit. Here's my personal plot hole number 1. Here's my plot hole number 3. I'll say 3 or 4. Here's my personal plot hole number 4. So the Predator takes trophies, right? What trophies did he take from that first group? Because he skinned the shit out of their ass. Was he
Take their
taking
skulls?
soup?
Yeah, nothing. Because you see him pointedly cleaning and collecting skulls throughout the movie.
Yes. So,
Yeah, so, I
explain
mean,
to me why the
clearly,
fuck did he
yeah.
take skin? What the fuck is he? Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs? He gonna make a suit? I'm gonna make a
I don't
human
know.
suit. I'm gonna fit in somehow.
The only thing I can think of,
Everybody can.
maybe taking the skin off of them. The only thing I can think of, maybe, is for food.
Exactly. Like he has a thing for pork cracklings and shit. It's basically.
I
just-
mean, hey,
Yeah.
maybe
maybe that's his
jerky.
thing.
Maybe he likes jerky. I don't know. I mean,
He could have cured he cured a whole plane load of military men. I know that meat had to be just dry. Just dry meat. Could you think about that? These are
Well, I mean, not only-
hardened soldier men, special forces kind of guy. And this
But
motherfucker.
think of this.
they
Think of the
asked to
smell, though. Think of the smell.
Ooh.
It would
Did
be
you know-
awful. They would have smelled it before they saw it.
Oh my God. You killed that first guy and he took a shit on himself. And
Yeah.
then another 6.
all
All for his
do.
and he's
Most people do,
my
yeah.
dope.
Mm-mm. And then Billy says they were shooting everywhere. Whatever they were aiming at, they didn't hit. No shit, Jim. Thank you, Billy, for
Yeah,
giving
no
us-
shit. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Yeah, like thank you for telling us what we already fucking knew. They didn't hit shit. They in the tree. Billy, hey, Billy. If I'd have been Arnold Schwarzenegger and he'd have said that shit to me, they're like,
Man, are you fucking
fuck,
kidding me?
we know he didn't hit shit.
We know.
We know, you dumb bastard. The fuck
Look
is you
around and
talking about?
see. We know they ain't hit shit.
So Arnold confronts Carl Weathers because of this shit and goes, "Hey, what is wrong? Why are my friends in the tree?" And then Carl Weathers gives him some half-ass story.
It's like, well, I mean,
It's
he's like,
time to
well,
go.
he basically said, they it was like that when we got here. So
Hey, Arnold, I don't know how they got it. Like, I'd have been gone. Right there. The movie would have been 15 minutes long. Because as soon as I saw them hanging up in that goddamn tree, and I'm knowing these some tough ass special forces Delta cats, back in the plane. Well, the CIS, I don't give a fuck. Y'all need to send somebody else up in here. Like,
Let's
said,
get
no.
back to the chopper. We gotta go.
Said, no.
Yeah.
Said, wait, you bring the chopper back.
The chopper. Like, I'd have been gone. Like,
Mm-mm.
you send the 82nd Airborne in this shit. I'm not going up in here. There's 6 of us. Do you see that shit? I know that dude. He's a tough guy. And his ass up here.
Said, no, I know that
Damn.
dude. He beat my ass.
Yeah,
Fuck
like
no.
I trained with this motherfucker, and he's up in the tree getting cured like a goddamn goat. I'm good. We gotta go. We gotta.
Said, oh man, I'm good.
Hold on.
we-
His team would have told him that. Hey, like, I ain't going up in there. Listen, let's just be honest. Mac is the only black. Well, he's the only black guy of the team. Not even counting Carl Weathers. I'm talking about just Mac. As a black person, you know danger. If your ass, I don't give a fuck how tough you is. If you walk into some shit and there's 6 white men hanging up in a tree, you're leaving. Because they gonna kill your black ass.
No, and not only just just 6 hanging. No, 6 skinned and hanging.
You know they were white men, now they just red. Like, no, a black man would have been, hey, Major, hey,
wait. So look here.
Look here, I'll wait for the plane. I'm not going in there with you, mother.
At first, well, we need to go this way. Man, I'm not taking one goddamn step forward.
I don't make enough money for this.
No, I don't look. I don't have suit wearing chopper money. No. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm going to be clear on that because Mac actually even says that to Dylan later in the movie, a little bit later in the movie. He says, you know, you're costing us a mother effer.
Yes.
Do it again. I'm going to bleed you.
I'm going to bleed your ass. In other words, Mac has his blackness on, but only for a certain amount of time. Like it turns on once he do the shit. This shit should have been turned on immediately. Here we go.
Like his shit.
Like I'm tracing through the fucking woods and all of a sudden, whoa. Is that a tree full of skinned white men? Time to go.
Okay,
it's 87. I'm moonwalking my ass right back to that fucking
bro. His melanin sense should have tingled as soon as he said,
exactly.
Like, "Oh, I see what I need to see."
Listen, black folks have some spider sense. If we sense danger, we're leaving. Why the fuck you think we don't get? We have to die early in a fucking horror film, bitch. We not stuck. The fuck. If the, I would listen. I would have moonwalked my ass right back to that plane. Hey, dog, I'll be here when you get here. You gonna? Why don't you go in the woods? Somebody need to identify these white men. I'm gonna stay here with them because I know he ain't coming back for them. That's already.
Yeah, he's done with them. He's done. He ain't coming back
here. I'm staying here. He's already cured these white men. I'm just gonna stay here and man, I'm gonna call it in. I'm the radio guy now. Mm-hmm. And Billy out there telling that bullshit like something out there. No, if you tell me, you ain't got to tell me. But what I say about black people, if we in the woods, bear in the woods, we ain't in the woods no more. The bear live there. We just visiting, bitch. I'm out.
Yeah, all Billy had to say something out there. Something out there.
Another pothole. Why the fuck didn't Mac tell everybody to leave?
No, and that's a good analogy.
No, man.
The bear in the woods is a good analogy because when me and my dad were climbing in the Tetons, we were walking up one of the lower hill trails, and a whole group of white people are coming down, and they're like, "If you just go up around the corner, there's a bear." Sure. and like white people, me and my dad went up around the corner, and I have a picture of that bear.
Oh my God! You took a whole picture? You stayed there to take a picture? Did it pose? Oh,
They said it was a baby, and then we got around the corner. I'm like, that 350-pound monster over there, that ain't no baby.
You take a selfie with it?
No, I didn't take a selfie.
Oh, wait a minute. This
was actually before the days
of baby
phone cams. I had like an actual digital camera, so I couldn't like.
God. She said. It's
350-pound monster. Ain't no baby.
Hello, my name is Gretchen, and I'm here to stand for and advocate white absurdity in every form.
White people are absurd. Like
absurd. We're absurd. I thought I mentioned it on the last show when I first went and climbed Mount Rainier, and like the 5 people died on the mountain the week I was there. And then I get back, and I was working for a moving company at the time, and most of my other coworkers were black men, and they're all like, "I don't understand why you do this crazy white people shit. What are you doing? Why are you on that mountain? People are dying. Why do you do this?" And I'm like, because I'm white. I don't have an answer.
Yes. Listen, I love white people. Y'all do some crazy shit, but we live vicariously through y'all.
We are stupid.
Yes.
Don't butter it up. We are stupid. We are stupid.
I tell you what, Grizzly Man would have ended a little bit different if Grizzly Man had been black. He got but one time like, hey, stay out of my shit. Stay the fuck out of my shit. That shit would have been I'm telling you, that shit would have been a commercial. You ever see the trailer for a film? It's lasts about what, 3 minutes? Grizzly Man would have been 3 minutes if Grizzly Man had been a black guy. I'm just in the woods. I was trying to find some place to go take a fit. Oh shit, is that a bear time to go?
So look at there's a reason.
God.
Look,
we're leaving everything there.
There's a
I
reason
can't
why
wait until we do
there's
Cocaine
look,
Bear.
there's no reason why there's no black people in Cocaine Bear.
There is
Yeah,
black
right? It's
people.
all
Wait a minute.
Are there?
There's
I
black
haven't
people.
seen it yet.
I watched it. Cocaine Bear. Oh my God. We're gonna have to do Cocaine Bear right after.
Yes.
I'm so
Oh,
scared.
man.
We might definitely
Oh my God.
might have to do fucking Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear is what
I
O'Shea
laughed my
Jackson
ass off
Jr.
so
is
much with
in
that.
fucking film. O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
don't
right.
know
I
who
forgot
it is?
about
That is
that.
Ice Cube's kid. He is in this film, and he's fucking hilarious because his whole demeanor is just like,
He said, "Why the fuck am I?" Say, "Black people should not be here."
hold on. And
That's
then
his thing. His
the
whole
fuck-
demeanor was like, "Why the
it's
fuck
like,
am I here?
why
Black
are
people
we?
should
I'm
not be
even
here."
supposed to- And it was that was fucking fucking what is his name? God damn it, can't think of his name. He was in Goodfellas. Shit, Ray Liotta. That was his
Ray
final
Liotta.
film.
Oh, was it?
There was
yeah,
final film, and he looks in Cocaine Bear. He really does look like, you know, as soon as they say rap on this film, I'm just gonna go in my car and die. That's what that's what he looks like through the whole film. Like I'm like, yo, Ray.
It's like he looks like he was on his.
Yeah, like he was really like he wasn't even doing it for the money. He was simply doing it because I ain't got nothing else to do. It's either do this film and then die or die. I'm just gonna go do the film first. Like I watched Cocaine Bear and it was just like there's so many people in this film that could have just not just.
Isn't it loosely based on a true story?
Yeah.
Yes, the bear didn't live for 3 days. That bear lived for a day. That bear ate
No, that bear. I think the bear
ate
lived for
1
like
kilo
3-4
of cocaine.
hours.
Yes, he ate 1 kilo, an entire kilo of cocaine, and his heart burst. The rest of this shit that's why I said they could be as fucking hilarious as they want to, because the story is the bear ate cocaine, he died. The end. In the movie, that bear does all kinds of fucking shit. He does
That movie is
listen.
That bear in the movie is so hopped up on cocaine that bear does any and everything.
Within
everything.
Minutes.
Everything.
When in real life, the bear probably just ate a bunch of cocaine and then just had a heart attack and died.
Yes, that's all he did.
That's basically, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, it's been fun. Gotta go. All right, so back to Predator. So Mac, being black, not allowing that fucking black sense of his to go, hey, why are we doing this? He goes on with the rest of the crew. So they finally get to the stronghold where these anonymous Mexicans are.
You know what? What probably happened? His black sense got dulled from hanging around white people too much.
He really did. He thought he was tough. And you saw what the fucking cost him at the end and shit.
Yeah.
He didn't even die the old-fashioned way with like bullets coming out. No, he died crawling. I'm gonna see if I can find a better spot. Yeah, bitch, you did. Anyway, so they come up upon this anonymous, epoxyous group of Spanish-speaking people. Okay, so the team does what the team does, and that's when Jesse Ventura brings out Painless. And I think Jesse Ventura,
Payback time.
yeah, I think Jesse wanted to do this to fucking say fuck you, Vince McMahon. I really do. There is no reason for Jesse Ventura to have that weapon in this whole fucking film. None. Any other actor could have done the whole chaw in the mouth spitting on Carl Weathers shit, but no. They needed Jesse Ventura to hold on to Painless because I know
maybe it's like this because I mean he's Jesse the Body Ventura.
Exactly.
He built his whole reputation. Yeah, he built his whole reputation of being WWF at the time.
Exactly.
WWF tough guy. And so who else to hold Painless but
that's what I'm saying.
The toughest guy out of all.
And to address that, when Arnie's given the plan for the attack on the Rebel base, you see like Blaine standing there with like old Painless in his hand, and they walk off screen, and then they flash to him a second later, and old Painless is on his back, and he's holding an M16. So there's another plot hole for you.
He did that literally. That Jesse Ventura is only in this film to hold that weapon. And I know me. I'm gonna say it as a young man in '87. When I saw that shit, I got rigid. Not gonna lie. Not gonna fucking lie. I wanted to join the army just to hold that. Now, mind you, I was 165 pounds soaking wet with rocks in my pocket. I'd have picked that shit up and I'd have pulled the trigger once and I'd have been sitting in, like, I could have started in the jungle, but I'd have ended up on the coast of Miami fucking around with that bullshit. But that right there, I was in the movie theater. I said, "Ooh, I need to go to the bathroom."
Look at man, that shit happened to everybody. Every straight male that watched that movie and saw that shit, it was like, I need that. I need painless.
I don't
just
give
would
a
like
fuck.
to say that, you know, pansexual trans women were affected the same way.
But see, that's the thing. Pansexual trans women were affected in a way like if a man brought painless into the room. Woo! For dudes, it's like I have painless in my pants. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I went to
that's
the bathroom right after that. I was like, ooh, got a little stiffy. Ooh, there's no room in my pants. I gotta go to the bathroom. So here he is, and then he just cuts down everything. But here's another plot hole. With a weapon like that, with rounds coming out that fast, how come he didn't explode these fucking people? How do you hit somebody with that thing? Because that's a 50 cal. I don't give a fuck how anybody else. That's a 50.
What did it do? It clipped his leg and he left a little blood on the leaf.
Yeah, like come on.
Yeah, well, just same thing with his laser. So I mean, but the thing is, it's like that. I think that bullet, that whole thing, it should have done way more damage. Way more damage. I don't care how much.
Cal Gatling gun. That shit should be in. Like if it hits a human, let's just say it.
Yeah. No, I get.
Fine red mist. Fine red mist.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand if, I understand he's an alien, skin maybe a little bit tougher or whatnot.
Not that tough.
Whatever, if whatever he wore, maybe a little bit more protection. I get all that. However,
not that tough.
There should have been a lot more damage.
Not that tough.
Can we talk about the fact that,
than one little graze.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the fact that, so Jesse dies, Mac picks up this minigun, starts chopping down trees, going full Paul Bunyan in the woods with a minigun.
Yeah.
And then everyone just runs in without saying a word, not knowing what they're shooting at, just starts going full ammosexual in the jungle.
That is the meat part.
Meat
moment. Was a meat moment. That right there, because
that's just gun. I need it.
It's a gun. Like that was a neat moment. That was a. If I walk into a room and a motherfucker shooting another motherfucker, and I just so happen to have a gun, I'm gonna shoot too because I'm not trying to get hit first. But that was a meat moment. You notice Arnold didn't stop him until he heard because all the rounds were gone.
You know that moment in Training Day when Denzel's like, "King Kong ain't got shit on me."
Yes.
This was a Paul Bunyan ain't got shit on us moment.
I will say this much: they hated trees. They hated those trees, man.
They pretty much said, "Fuck them trees."
They were shooting grenades at the tree. I get it. I understand. Y'all think the thing or whatever the fuck it is that y'all are fighting is shooting out that way. But number one, Jesse Ventura is sitting here with these baked ribs, like, because you got to be honest, that fucking that laser baked it. Because they even said it cauterized the wound. They cooked that motherfucker.
I do want to
cook.
I want to back up real quick to the Rebel battle just to point out a plot hole I noticed. There's a scene where Jesse Ventura kills one of the Hispanic Rebel fighters. He's got like a red bandana and a mustache.
Yeah.
And then like 5 scenes later, when you see a bunch of rebels just shooting, that guy is alive again and just shooting.
Jesse shot him and he had infinite comeback. Like that's what he just respawned.
He's the one that hit that up, down, left, right, BA start.
Oh fuck yeah. That's what he did. That's what he did. That motherfucker's like, I got one more respawn in me. I'm gonna respawn one more fucking time. And then after that, I'm dead. But he ended up killing the motherfucker again.
And we didn't even address, you're bleeding, man.
Oh,
I ain't got time to
to
bleed.
I
You
was
got
just
time to
about
duck?
Oh my
I
god.
was just about to. If that does not scream, toxic masculinity, I don't know what is. I ain't got time to bleed. Like that whole film.
Man,
And
meat
not
moment
just-
number
no.
785.
And see, the thing is, and not just I ain't got time to bleed. No, had to say it with a mouthful of
A mouthful of damn
Mouthful of
Tabasco.
chew.
dip or whatever.
Mouthful
that-
of chew, yeah.
Is it? I ain't got time to bleed.
And then Richard Chavez or Pancho comes up and says, "You got time to duck?" Because he shoots. Okay, Jesse supposedly doesn't have time to bleed, but he's also a Delta Force soldier. So you know if a motherfucker shoots a grenade upwards, you
You know it's
gonna
going.
duck. You gonna
Yeah.
duck.
Gotta come
What
back
the fuck-
down.
Yeah, what the fuck you mean you ain't got you got time to duck? Why are you asking? Like, I ain't got time to. Oh shit, motherfucker! Wait a minute, you doing all that?
We're also talking about 7 men versus everybody.
And nobody got hit.
Nobody got hit.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
one
one-
bullet grazed,
not one
not nothing.
That's why he's like, "You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed." He's the only one bleeding.
Did he get shot or did he just cut
How'd he
himself
get
on a
shot?
branch?
If he got
Yeah.
shot, what happened? Did he just
dig
like
a
just
booger
scrape
out
himself
his
on a tree?
nose? Like the fucking like did he scratch himself? Like what the fuck you mean you ain't got time to bleed? Nobody's getting hit. We're hitting all of them, but apparently these rebels can't shoot for shit. Like how are you out there guarding something? You motherfuckers can't hit water if you fell out of a boat. The fuck is that? Like they shot at all of them and hit none of them.
This is the comparison I
Yeah.
always make. Okay, so you take Rambo facing off against 50 men, and he fires an single arrow into the sky and kills all 50 men. But you've got 50 stormtroopers shooting at one man, and they can't hit him.
Exactly.
Listen, I knew the stormtroopers was coming. I knew there was gonna be a stormtrooper joke somewhere in this fucking movie. I didn't know where. I didn't know what plot hole y'all was gonna equate the stormtroopers to, but I knew the fucking stormtroopers was gonna show up because this movie is a movie about missing shit. Except for the alien.
No, but the thing is,
the
no, it's
alien
not
get
even about
missing to
missing.
the
It's like
skin.
hitting head on, but it's just like
Like seriously, the only one that had the best aim in this whole fucking film were the team when they were fighting the rebels and the alien when he was fighting the team. After that, like the
nobody
team,
could hit shit.
like you have a mini Gatling gun, and you mean to tell me the best you get out of this is to graze this 7-foot motherfucker? Are you high? What the fuck did you? And that's
See, the thing is,
another plot
and you can
hole.
see
How the fuck do you tell me this is
how do you miss that? How do you miss that? And then plus you could see, I mean, granted, you can't see exactly where he is, but you can see see where he's moving and see kind of general where he's at.
It's a distortion in this air right here.
Yes, and you can see it moving, and you can see it moving.
Okay.
So I mean, you know the general area to shoot.
Oh.
So
We
it's not
also
like you
get
need to
2
go
gems
all
from that-
over here when you need to go right here. You know what I mean?
And we get 2 gems from that rebel battle. First, you got your standard Arnie one-liner, stick
Yes.
around. You know, he
Stick
throws the
around.
knife into the dude.
Yeah,
And then after the battle is the, hey, Billy,
you cook up a story and drop the seat about to do a meat grinder.
right.
happened?
But then,
Like,
you got
fuck
Hawkins
outta
talking to
here.
Billy. You got another
Yeah.
Hawkins bad joke.
Oh my
Hey, I
God.
told my wife the other day I wanted a little.
So did I.
I do. Mine's as big as the house. More
Hold up.
masculinity, more toxic masculinity.
And
And it's
then
like,
the aliens
right at the
watched
perfect
this whole
time.
thing. Now, listen. The aliens watched this whole thing. He's seen the whole thing. He even seen when Mac killed the fucking scorpion on Dylan's back. Like, thanks. Anytime. So this is when we get our first glimpse into how big this motherfucker is. Because he kills a scorpion's on the ground, and then you hear the distorted voice because the alien is fucking, processing all of this shit. And then you see him pick this motherfucker up and you see this big ass hand. Now, that alien sat there and watched all that shit, right? Why didn't he take him out then? What the fuck did he take him out then?
And the thing is, what made
They've
it perfect
already
is that
killed a whole bunch of other motherfucking people. Those aren't trophies. You're not taking no bones out of people's asses for that.
and he
It's not
saw,
cool enough.
and the
What-
thing
well,
is,
he's
he
a
saw,
hunter.
and he saw the explosives there too. So I mean,
Yes.
it's not like he would have been wasting ammo or anything like that from anything or like
he
shooting arrows. Just like he just, hey, You shoot
While
right
you
here, this
in there-
gas, boom, bam, everybody's dead.
It's kind of like, and I have to admit, this is kind of like a little bit of an orgy, you know. See a bunch
Predator
of-
is a hunter, though. The predator is a hunter. Like, do hunters go to Africa and attack a pride of lions who are in the process of tearing down, elk, like, they don't have
Mhm.
elk over
Yeah.
there, but whatever.
Yeah, if they
Rather
get
than
one
like
of them-
hunting the lion itself when it's not in the middle of a battle.
Yeah,
or-
like why the fuck? I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck is it. Hold on, because I done some shit here. How the fuck did he not? Like, I would have at least thought about it. Like, I could take these motherfuckers right now. I'd have done. Somebody wouldn't have made it out of that shit because
No, I mean,
all
at least
bullets
not if you
flying.
couldn't get all of them. I mean, you could at least get like
get fucking
like 5 or 6 at. I mean, 4 or 5 at a good, one good shot. Boom, shoot, 5 or 6.
fucking got. Oh, let's see what we got here. You could have got Hopkins.
Well, and after the fireworks at the end of the movie, which we'll get to, yeah, he could have lit up that whole can.
Oh my god, he could have. Why? Okay, so the Predator likes hunting shit, right? He done already knocked off one Delta Force team. He's already knocked them the fuck off. Why would you knock off these rebels? You mean to tell me you don't speak Spanish? What the fuck? Like that's some bullshit. You were perfectly okay shooting at the white boys, but I will not do it. Brown pride. Like what?
We had to get all the way to the movie Prey to even address that.
Oh my god. Prey, listen. Prey is a fantastic fucking film.
I loved it.
Prey is a fucking fantastic film. That shit, and that should have been a lesson right there for all the rest of the Predators. Why y'all keep bringing y'all ass here? Fuck y'all doing? Like, why would you? The fuck were you thinking? Like, you ain't hear the story about the first motherfucker that went there? He's like, hey, dog, some
He's
shit.
like, man, I don't know.
It was some little female, man. She hit him in the head with his own shit. Like, I ain't going back there. Let's go to Saturn.
So the first thing they'd be like, man, I don't know. Say, look, I don't know if you want to go there. Because I mean,
why the fuck? I'm trying to figure out why the fuck was there Predators 2? I would have learned my lesson. We sent a dude out here to hunt and he got his whole ass whooped. It's like, there's got to be more there. No, how about we don't? Like, yeah. Listen, you ain't got to kill but one of my partners, and I will never come back to your shit. Like, that's an establishment I'm not fucking with no more.
And maybe the Predators are their own version of white people from their planet. They just keep going.
He said they're all.
I'll let you all recover.
Hey man, ain't you learn?
No, I'm white. Like,
no, we
whatever,
don't
dog.
learn. That's it.
No.
We don't
get your
learn.
dumb ass on.
no,
Like,
Chase,
this is gonna
I'm
drop
going
the
down
ball.
there again.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
not-
it would have never
reckon-
been an Aliens versus Predator because I'd have never came back to this motherfucker. I got but one time to hear about somebody I know who fucked up by a group of mercenaries, a little fucking Native American girl.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why this
Yeah.
sticks. Because it's like when I got to Mount Rainier, they're like, "Oh, hi, Gretchen. Welcome to Mount Rainier. 5 people died on the mountain this week. You maybe want to change your mind?" No, I'm good. Go. Oh, there's a bear down there. Yeah, let's check it out.
Mount Rainier. All right. So we got a couple of people in the chat. Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? Speak and say hello. We're all good. All right. So Predator picks up this fucking scorpion. You see how big his hand is, and then he's mocking, and he died. Like, he's trying to learn and shit. And we're looking at all this computer generated ass bullshit, and we're going, "Wow, this motherfucker is huge." So he now decides to start hunting them because now they're trying to get back. This is where Anna comes in. So they find Anna. And why she got caught, I don't know. Like, why the fuck would you go anywhere near these motherfuckers?
This is also the point in the movie when we're all starting to actively look for the Predator in the trees. After you've seen his camo, you're starting to look for him at this point going forward.
Exactly. Because you know he's got some extraordinary shit. If he's got this infrared bullshit going on in the hand, you know he didn't come here with like two
Then plus
knocks
the fact you
and a
see
knife.
how Yeah, and then plus fact, you see that he's got the invisible camo, and
Oh yeah.
you see how big his hand is, and then
I'm still
and
trying
then
to
plus the fact you see how he sees his
Mhm.
vision and whatnot.
Yeah. So
First I
I'm
was
gonna go
thinking-
back to this fucking first Delta Force shit. I'm sorry. This is still going to bother me. What did you do with the skin of these people, man? Like, to look at him, he don't look hungry.
Got
look
dropped
like
off
this
in a
is the
pod too. Does he have a briefcase he puts this stuff in? I mean,
He got the little side thing. That's the other thing. How come we never
Oh.
see anybody eat in these fucking films? Have y'all seen fucking First Blood is the only film I ever saw a motherfucker eat, and fucking Stallone went and got his shit. Or is that a
well,
bull-
hey, and
Whoa.
you know all the grappling hooks and the claymores that these soldiers use when they're setting up the traps throughout the movie. You never see them carrying them.
Mm-mm.
Like, where did you?
Not one.
Claymores are big.
Yeah.
They're like this big. Where did you get that from?
Up their ass.
And it's like,
It's like that scene in Total
Where did this
Recall
come from?
when the one chick gives Arnie the tape. He's like, "Where did you have that?" And she just kind of smirks at him, like,
You're like, you don't want to know. I don't know, but I did wipe it off. Like, it still smells like your ass, lady. The fuck are you talking about? So the predator never eats. He never take, like, I get it. You're hunting, but is it like a game of golf where you end the shit at the end of the day? You're like, well, I got a
No.
couple of skulls and I got my arm chopped off. Hey, good day. That's
No,
good.
he probably he
We're
has
gonna have a drink.
he uses skin. He makes leather boots.
He had. I'm telling you.
He has a
I swear
Predator
to
probably
you,
has an
I
Etsy
think-
shop. He has an
Yes.
Etsy shop set up where he
This
sends
is the
like
Predator's Etsy shop where we actually make all of our gifts. Here is some white Delta Force man boots. It's made out of actual white Delta Force soldiers.
Like, I'm pretty sure. I'm
yeah.
leaning heavily towards he ate them motherfuckers.
And
I'm
come on,
serious.
come on, Predator. You're an interstellar hunter from another planet with
Bring a
active
sandwich.
camo and all this technology. Why do your
Or-
eyes flash and glow
or-
and give your position
Mm.
away?
Or
That
or
was
he
the other
could it could be doing this with the skin. He could be frying it up because that is a delicacy on his planet.
Bacon,
Wow.
Like
Okay.
chicken
Bacon.
skin. Like how
It could be
KFC,
kinda like-
KFC
yeah.
chicken skin.
Yeah,
Like
it
how
could be
K-
kind of like chicken skin. It could be like chicken skin. I wouldn't eat it. Like,
No, I mean
you're not about to offer me some tough Delta Force hide. I'm good. Where's the petite skin? Where's that shit? Well, again, the predator doesn't fuck with anybody that ain't got a gun. So, all right, so they're walking through the woods, and I guess this is when the first death happens, and this is when Jesse finally gets smoked. He's out here with Painless again. He's got Painless for an otter. You don't pick up Painless for an otter, man. You pick up an M16, you pick up an M4, you pick up an MP4. Why would you have
these
this
guys not have sidearms?
a Glock?
I don't know. I guess
Beretta, something. Why would you pick this whole big ass gun up? Talking about, come on out here. Oh, Painless is waiting. So what if let's say it wasn't an otter. Let's say it wasn't an otter. Let's say it was a Kodiak bear that came through these bushes. I know it probably is impossible, but it's a Kodiak bear. He gonna fuck around and get the Leonardo DiCaprio and art shit. Remember the film where he got his whole ass whooped? I do
What's
think.
that?
I know that was a
Oh.
CGI bear,
yeah.
but
yeah.
I know the movie you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it now.
I can't think of The Revenant. That's it. The
The
Revenant.
Revenant. Yeah, I knew it was the something.
If that shit had been a bear, Painless is not gonna help him with that. Because by the time you pull the trigger, that bear is on that ass. And now Jesse's getting his whole asshole ripped out. Now he's sitting here with scratches and shit in his booty cheeks. Now you get up and get your whole fucking chest blown out. Why not have here's an M4. Here you go. Come here, Painless. I got a Beretta. No, you're gonna pick out you're gonna pick the Gatling gun. And then when you find out it's an otter, you laugh. That's your fucking problem right there. You laughed. That's why the predator burnt that ass up. The predator set that otter out on him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the predator was in league with that otter. That otter should be held in an account for premeditated murder. He does. He was the decoy. Jesse was all relaxed and got his chest blown out. That fucking otter deserves.
That
Jesse
Otter probably looked at it and said, "That fucking dickhead."
Listen,
Nah, I
Blaine-
got you. That guy's a dick.
Yeah, blame deserves justice, and that fucking otter needs to go to jail. That's gonna be my new thing. Arrest that otter.
But instead,
Fucking otter.
it's 2 minutes of fuck the trees.
Hey, hold on, yes. So Jesse gets his gets his chest turned into motherfucking like short ribs, cooked to perfection, blown the fuck to pieces, cooked to perfection. Mac sees this. He comes running in. Oh my God, my good friend Blaine, he ain't got no chest. What the fuck is over there? Oh shit. Why? Number one, I'm going back to what Gretchen said. Why your eyes glowing? Why your eyes glowing?
Yeah.
You shoot him and leave, bro. What the fuck are you? I'm gonna turn around and look sexy with that. Like, that was the Predator's version of Smokey Eye. Like, he turned around and was like he winked at him.
I'm no soldier or anything. I'm no soldier or anything,
hey.
but I'm in the woods and I see that. The words I hear in my head are target acquired, fire.
Oh, shit. I'm burning somebody's ass the fuck up. Like,
I will shoot first and ask questions later.
thank you.
And I'm not a trained
Yes.
soldier. He would start shooting immediately.
Yes.
Your friend is over here with a Smokey where his chest used to be. Why are
And
you
your friend.
looking?
And
I'm
it was your
walking up in this bitch shooting. Motherfucker. And then he picks up Painless and he starts shooting, which brings us to another plot hole that Gretchen said. Nobody asked no questions. Nobody bothered to say, hey,
So what the
we
fuck?
shooting.
And they
What the
even
fuck are we
emptied
shooting?
their mags and then reloaded and started shooting again.
And hold on.
Yeah,
who
and I
had
mean,
that
in
shotgun?
between then, nobody asked. Nobody asked. Just simply,
Not a question.
what?
Oh, that tree over there? Fuck
What
it.
the fuck?
Who had the shotgun? Who had that fucking shotgun? Do y'all remember that part in Harlem Nights when Arsenio Hall was reeling this shit with a Tommy gun and his other friend was reeling with a Tommy gun, and then old man would pull out that fucking revolver and go, pow, pow.
Pow.
That's the shotgun. That's the shotgun. Everybody
Remember
else
that-
is shooting with all this high-tech, super duper fucking, it got more numbers than letters fucking weapons, and your stupid ass got a shotgun. Shoot. If you don't get your bitch ass on some goddamn with that shit, you ain't getting nothing. You can't hit it is not just a regular shotgun, it's a sawed-off. Which means if it's not sitting 5 feet in front of you, you hit nothing. Not a
Nothing.
guy. I would have been mad. I'd have been
What
already
the
like,
fuck
stop.
shit is this?
Like, ceasefire. Put that fucking shotgun down. Why did you bring that? Why the fuck did you bring that shotgun? You're not hitting nothing. Maybe you can shoot the otter and not set your mouth, but you hit not. Like, what? You have a shotgun.
Maybe they had just watched the movie Aliens and were pulling a Hicks. You know, like I like to keep this around for special occasions.
Okay, so they literally fucking set climate change back 100 years by killing every tree and plant in sight. And that
There is
otter,
40% deforestation in this movie. Trigger
listen,
warning.
Too much.
and that otter got away with that murder. That son of a bitch otter, man. That otter got away with it. Because
Hey,
think about it,
stuck-
Blaine
Hey,
couldn't
that
kill him.
otter stuck and run. That's what he did. He just
Exactly.
stuck and ran.
So Blaine didn't kill him. We know Blaine didn't kill him, and then Blaine got killed. So the predator, in an agreement with that otter, said, hey, you set him up, I'll kill him. The otter said, cool. So Blaine didn't kill him. So that otter was gone when Max showed up and started shooting up shit. That fucking otter needs to be arrested. Justice for Blaine, man. That's my new thing. Justice for Blaine. Bring that fucking otter to justice. Because think about it, the predator's dead. At the end of this, spoiler alert, predator's dead. Who can be held accountable for the murder of Blaine? That fucking otter. Fuck
Although
that.
I'm going to address it later in the show, that otter walked down to the mysteriously reappearing and disappearing riverbank, caught his ass a fish, and sat back and watched the rest of the show.
He's like, oh,
Good.
my job
you guys
done. My job done, dog. I don't
He's
know.
like, hey, so hey guys, it's crazy what happened back there, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this fish and go.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this. Is saltwater fish? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
man, this
I'm gonna go
man,
eat.
this-
Y'all,
it's kind of salty.
Went back to the
over
otter
here.
family like, you are not going to believe this shit.
Said, yo,
first off, he
man,
was 6 feet tall. And he didn't speak any English. He did everything by hand signals. And luckily for me, I've been hanging around humans for so long, I understood it. So when he did like this, I said, and then I set man up. And then the wife will go, oh, John, you're lying all the damn time. Just bring the fucking fish. So anyway.
No, I'm not lying.
I'm not lying. I promise you, I'm not lying. So they deforest this whole, they depopulate this plant life. And what does Chavez says? We hit nothing. Nothing. Now they still got the girl, and she gets a little bit of blood from the predator on her pants leg. Number one, you did hit something. Number two, why is this motherfucker not soup? All them fucking weapons, you mean to tell me?
Not one.
They were knocking down some trees. Those were some 6-foot trees that turned into fucking laying down.
I know that dude can climb, but
So,
I mean, he ain't got a jetpack. He's not like boosting into trees. I mean, we know he's strong and he jumps high and can climb.
But not that fucking high. That motherfucker. Okay,
and not that fast.
Yeah.
No, you're 7 feet tall, so you're lumbering. You mean to tell me this motherfucker, all them bullets and y'all didn't hit a motherfucking thing, but y'all wounded him? Come on. Come on.
They were committing crimes against Mother Earth within seconds after he died.
Yes.
All he gets is a graze.
And he just grazed it.
He should have been like the Black Knight in that fucking Marty Python movie. It's just a flesh wound. There's no fucking way in hell, man. Come on.
Bleed on me.
He got a whole wound. Not, and it wasn't, we're not even talking about a wound that should, like, this motherfucker should be limp. He should be carrying that leg a little bit like, oh man, this motherfucker.
Slow him down, bro. Just kept running. Just kept running.
Nobody, listen, I know Kevin Peter Hall is a black man, but ain't nobody that goddamn fast. Usain Bolt would have got his ass busted off with that bullshit.
He basically took it like he was he's a high school and his coach just said, walk it off.
Yeah, walk it off. It's just a cramp. Don't worry about it. Just walk it off. All right, so the girl gets a little bit of blood on her pants. That shit will come back later. Who was the second person that died? Wasn't it it wasn't Poncho. Poncho was like
Hawkins.
It was Hawkins.
Hawkins, yeah.
And Hawkins got fucked up. Hawkins, there will never be justice for Hawkins because they didn't even leave a body for that motherfucker. It was just
no, but this is the first scene where we actually see like the predator cleaning skulls, ripping the spine out.
Yeah, ripping spines out. Okay, I gotta ask, isn't there an easier way to get a spine out of somebody besides ripping it through their ass? That I will be honest with you, I was uncomfortable. That made me.
Even the predator's got a man meat a little bit, I guess.
He really did go.
I guess I don't know. I mean,
he went from pelvis to skull. He ain't cut the shit. He just rip. I'm like, oh, what in the fuck? Just through their asshole, bro. Like, you start.
I don't know. I guess.
Understand the predator
easier access. I don't know.
Bodies to pull a spine out of their ass. That is a phrase I never thought I'd ever say in my life. The predator, listen to motherfucker, to rip a spine out of his ass. That's a little bit much. Bitch, just cut through the front. You've already killed him.
Yeah. That was a comment I didn't see coming.
I guess the only thing I guess, I mean, easy access and
not to mention,
I guess it's easier to get his hand around the spine going from that end than from the top instead of the bottom.
That motherfucker's hand is twice my size. Can you imagine? You're dead on a tree because he took Blaine's body, which means Jesse Ventura got a fist up his ass to get his spine out of his back. First off, hold up. I don't like.
So what you're saying is the predator moves back out.
Yes, like I go to the old way of Tony Soprano. I don't like motherfuckers waving their finger in my face. Here is an alien with these nasty ass nails. I get it. You're gonna take my spine out. Fine. Listen, go at the kidney. Put your hand up my ass. You put your whole hand up my ass to grab my spine. Bro, if you don't cut this shit open, and Blaine was already cut open. Why you gotta turn him over to get his spine out of his ass? I'm telling you, the predator was on some other shit. That's some next level other shit. That's how you do some next level other shit. It's like, hey,
he's freaky. I guess I don't know what to say.
I take spinal columns. Okay, I mean, if I die, you can have it, but you don't know how I'm gonna get it. What?
Whoa, hey, man. Oh, whoa,
Hold on.
hey.
Hold on. This is a game I don't even want to play. I don't like Bane broke her back, but the Predator out here snapping spine, like, give me that ass. Like, wow. Hey, homie. Hey.
Yeah.
You gotta, because I get, and think about it, he taking spines out of people's asses. He ain't do that to them motherfuckers he was hanging up. It's bullshit. You skin them. Skin me, then you can have a spine, bitch. I'm already open and shit.
Yeah.
He's totally inconsistent. He's totally inconsistent
He's an
in the trophies that
inconsistent
he takes.
motherfucker. He's a real piece of shit through this whole fucking film. He's a real inconsistent bastard. Like,
He's just like, for the first part of the movie, he's like, I'm just going to take these guys' skins. And then later he's like, well, skins are kind of boring now. I should really go for that. And I should go for it there.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's sitting around plotting it the whole time. He's like, wait a minute, these motherfuckers shot at me. I don't appreciate this shit. I'll tell you what, when I do kill it, I'm gonna get that spine. I'm gonna get that spine through that ass. What?
It's not only going to kill you, I'm going to insult and desecrate your
It's like,
No, it's like, oh, motherfucker, you shot me? Oh, I'm gonna get in that ass.
I'm gonna get in that ass. Watch.
I'm gonna get in that ass
Y'all
now.
think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? I don't give a fuck how I kill you. I'll blow your head off and I'm gonna get that spine through that ass. Like, it's personal that they shot at him and he got wounded. It's like, you think you fucking with? I'll stick my
this is where we get to
fist up your ass.
This is where we get to the scene where like they set the traps and the Predator steals the body of Blaine.
Oh, the meatiest moment in this fucking
the boar.
The meats.
Oh my God. I wanted 2 stacks of ribs after watching this shit. It was first off, let's talk about the music. Let's talk about the music.
Yep. That's a man meat moment.
Yeah, right there.
Actually, right
worked. Kenny G
right before that though. I'm actually talking about before that at night when they're sitting there and
they're talking.
Blaine's going, I'm gonna cut your name in two, that whole
Yeah,
thing.
like,
and then before we get to the traps, we get the whole, Billy moment where he's like, there's something out there and it ain't no man.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, Major. There's something out there and it ain't no man. And we're still here. Why? What the fuck? It's time to go. I understand. You guys can track at night. Listen, single file column, bitch, we gone. I gotta go. There are so many moments where this Delta Force group, who, think about it, you've killed all the little whatchamacallits, you killed the rebels, your friends are all still hanging up in this nasty ass tree with these buzzers and shit. Ain't nobody else there. They gotta know how unbrave your bitch ass was. If my friend gets his whole chest blown the fuck out and another guy ain't nothing left of him but his glasses and some fucking in a red mist, we gotta go. We hiking tonight, bitch. Tonight.
Yeah, my thing is
night maneuvers. Fuck you. No.
Look at it, and right out there, I'll be bitch ass as a motherfucker. But the second I get in front of somebody, they ask me, "Oh man, everybody died. Man,
everybody died, man.
Everybody died, bruh. They were all surrounding me. I just took my gun out. I said,
that's
man,
we get another great moment. We get another great moment there when Dylan and Dutch are talking, and Dutch is like, there'll be no one left to get to the chopper, and you can help us instead of complaining. So he's got to convince the black man to stay because he's going full white man mode I'm just staying here to fight. I'm staying here to fight. And now I need you to stay here and fight. So
and that's when everybody's shirt come off. That's when
the shirts come off.
That's when it was full shirtless. Like, this is the volleyball scene in the first Top Gun and the second Top Gun. This is full on homoerotic, everybody, like, you got guys pulling shit. And again, how much baby oil? We need to do a count on how much baby oil.
They greased him up for that scene. They greased him up. I mean, guys, just step under the baby oil shower because we're greasing you all up.
Because for a fact that shit was somebody's backyard somewhere in Burbank. That was not a motherfucking junk. They did not fly these motherfuckers all the way to Costa Rica to look like this. So you were in somebody's backyard in Burbank. All right. I know it's hot, but not that hot. And they're like, it's not manly enough. There's not enough manly man grease. Bring in the baby oil. I bet you the baby oil budget on this bitch was high. It had to be. That budget, I'm
you got to look at it like this. They probably
guessing 5 figures.
They probably went to like Costco, and or
Ooh.
they probably like Costco and got it in bulk.
Ooh.
I
Could
just
you
looked
imagine
this
them going
up.
to Walmart saying they just want a bulk amount of fucking baby oil?
No, they wouldn't go to Walmart. They go to Sam's Club with that amount.
Yeah, like
They go to
looked
Sam's
this
Club
up,
and go to
but
Costco, and they'd be like, "Hey, we need
So-
baby oil."
how much did this film? How much did this film gross? How much did this film gross? Let me see.
while you're
Well,
looking that up, I
let's
just
see.
want to say that, and I'm going to say this wrong. Most of the film was actually filmed in Miss Maloya, Mexico.
Oh shit!
Huh?
You could buy beat that a motherfucker down there. You know, anywhere in Mexico they have cheap everything. So they had to have cheap amounts of baby oil. So we're talking that's 2.5, maybe 3 buckets of baby oil that they had degrees on everybody. Even Jesse Ventura, when he had his chest blown out, was greasy. He was a greasy motherfucker with your rib cage looking all delicious, like it's been baked. You got like a whole baked ziti in the middle of your chest, but you still greasy. There was a lot of baby oil in that shit.
Yeah, but they also filmed in Palenque and Chiapas in the jungles. So they actually filmed in the jungle.
Wow.
Huh?
Holy shit. I'm trying to find out how much this fucking thing grossed, but I can't see it. I know it's got a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb.
59.7
Let's see.
million.
Not how much?
59.7 million.
I wonder how much
See.
how much
I have it pulled up here.
how much was it to make?
It had a budget of 88 million, and it made a box office of 160.5 million.
160. Actually, it's showing me the budget was 18 million. Yeah, I see that.
$18 million. Okay, so after you pay Arnold and Carl, because there's your 2 big stars, they're getting 7 figures off rip. Because you talking about Carl Weathers in the midst of like Rocky, like he had just done Rocky 3. He taught Rocky how to be black and fight black and look black and act black. He taught him that. And he's like, hey, we want you to be in this big meaty man slapping meat movie. Okay, 7 figures. So after that, and the cost of traveling to Mexico and stuff like that, I'm telling you, their fucking baby oil budget had to be at least 5 figures, at least, because these motherfuckers never not glisten. These
That's
Yeah,
why.
so-
That's why the Costco. That's why they went to Costco and
it
and
probably
like,
would have been Costco.
like Sam's Club.
Yeah,
Oh my-
just to verify, the 59.7 million was U.S. Canadian gross. So,
Oh, shit.
but it's showing 98.27 million is what I found for the total gross.
That's a lot of damn money. No wonder they made a Predator 2. Predator goes downtown. Anyway, so you have the scene where it's the music, which is that is some rock hard movie music right there. That's rock hard. I'm not saying what has to be rock hard. I'm just saying that's rock hard movie music. It could be rock hard.
That's what you call classic alpha male.
Exactly. That is rock hard music. That's what they should call that. There's hard rock and rock hard. That's what that is. That is rock hard movie music. Now, I am not in any way, shape, form, or fashion saying what has to be rock hard. Your abs, your cock, your sense of morality. I don't know, your fucking need to play with. I don't know, but it's something when you hear dun, 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 all you want to do is lift something. Like me just saying this right now, I want to take a break from this movie and go lift some weight. That is rock hard movie music. And
Was the music that scene deserved?
Yes.
It's almost like almost like with the music you want to hear. Don't be a girly man. Get up and lift.
Get up and lift. Like you couldn't. Like I said, Kenny G would not have worked in that moment. Songbird would not have worked. Songbird by Kenny G would not have worked in that moment. Like it would not have worked. I don't even think hip hop would have worked in that moment. There was just too much manliness in that fucking film. Like what was like LL Cool I'm bad, maybe.
Every crap making, battle preparing scene in this movie, plan making, it has that needs the alpha music to go with the alpha sentiment of the scene.
It's the whole alpha male.
Yes,
it's the man. It's the
I'm pulling down a
and
I'm gonna drop it on somebody. It's gonna hit one of my friends in a minute, but I'm gonna pull it down.
I'm gonna pull it down anyway, because damn it, it's so
like Look at my
Hold on.
arms. Look
And
at
then
my
poor little
arms.
Anna's ass was in the middle of this little shit. I'm like, lady, do you understand they will fuck up your estrogen levels in this bullshit? That music and that scene would fuck up a woman's estrogen levels. Her period would be fucked up for 6 months. Don't go in there. Don't go in there with all of that. Don't. It's kind of like in 300 when they were putting the bodies up. Remember in that?
Yeah.
And they were just like, we've got room for one more body. It was just rock hard. Oh, just I'm so swole. I'm so manly. And then you put Anna's little ass up in there. What, do you want kids in this life? This shit will fuck up your ability to have children. There's
That's exactly why she wasn't in the scene.
in the scene. They literally, it's kind of like fucking around with asbestos. 6 months later, you find out you have cancer. That's in that scene right there. 6 months later, you will find out you're infertile. I don't know what happened. Everything dried up. Your ovaries are not dead, and then you're not having no more children. I don't know what to tell you. Like, did you do anything stressful the past 6 months? I was in a film where I was
writing a list. He's off screen writing a list. So he's step 1, become a naturalized citizen of the United States. Step 2, sue any of the survivors for sexual harassment.
Step 3, find somebody to carry my babies. Like, cause that shit, that was way too fucking man. That was more man than I think I've ever been prepared for. Like, I'm telling you. And then you get the peaceful scene where Anna's talking about in the summertime, it gets hot and the people, they get skinned and they like, wait a minute. So this motherfucker been here before?
You ain't said shit until now.
Wait a minute, because the whole thing was like, wait, it's like, hold up, wait a minute. Every year. Hold up. Wait a
This
minute.
motherfucker's been visiting y'all asses like he owe you child support money and he's just dropping off Christmas presents, bitch. We gonna set your ass out there in one of them fucking traps. How you gonna just now tell us this motherfucker been here before?
Information that we could have used, quote Adam Sandler, yesterday.
Yes. Well, what
Fucking
the hell?
Blaine ain't got no chest. We ain't got Blaine body. Hawkins is gone, and you just now telling us this motherfucker have been here before?
Minigun is out of ammo.
He got a hole in his chest.
He has a
And
whole
you just now telling me this motherfucker does it every year?
motherfucker has he has Chinese spare ribs in his chest, and you're just now telling us this some bitch done been here before? Are you
To her credit,
Oh my
she
God.
did address the predator's inconsistency. She would say sometimes it would take their skins, sometimes it would leave them much, much worse. So she does address that.
Yeah, the much worse to me is just he stuck a hand up somebody's ass.
Hand up
Yeah,
my ass.
we know what the much, much worse is. We know.
Sometimes he takes the skin, sometimes he stick a whole fist up in ass and take the whole spine in its skull. It's bad.
And oh, by the way, did you need to know that?
Like,
I thought maybe it was important.
listen, I'd have
If it bleeds, we can kill
And
it.
the
You know
first
that
thing out
whole
of
thing
it-
now.
yeah.
Like,
And
tell
the
me
first
we
thing
hit it
just-
2 hours ago.
like, you could have told us this shit.
I'm like,
You just now tell. That's just the thing that least people fucked up when in my village every year. Every
bitch,
year, bitch, every year. So we just here on a vacation. He on here on a vacation.
so that's it. Bitch, I ought to give you a Superman punch for this shit.
And I know the predator was sitting up there thinking, every year I come here. This is the first time this shit ever happened. This motherfucker-
These
He's like,
people
what
are
the hell?
me.
stupid.
Say, look here, this is the
People are
first time this
stupid.
happened in like in
The whole time, like
Like,
think about it,
years.
he had to come here
Look at
every
shit.
year. So this is his vacation spot. It's the Yautja vacation spot. He's like, I go there, I get a little sun. I shoot
shoot some sun, I do
I
some hunting.
do some golf. I go hunting. That's a couple
Apparently,
of
predators hunting human is the equivalent of hunting squirrels with a shotgun. We're just not that big of a. We're just not that difficult to kill, I guess.
figure out. Okay, so you've been here before. You've done this before. What makes this shit this time different? Like you've been fighting these little village rebels, and then all of a sudden a bunch of meaty white men show up with these, I'll take this one. This time's a little bit more difficult. Watch your fucking mind. I'm trying to vacation. Where is the weakest one? Like Blaine, they pop Blaine, and Blaine got this fucking cannon on him. What if that otter didn't help him set up Blaine?
to
if
the
that
otter.
otter had not, let's say that otter said there's not enough money in this shit. So Blaine is sitting there looking, and the otter's like, I was supposed, this is the part where I'm supposed to come out, but I don't. So Blaine turns around, and this motherfucker in a tree, he pops his ass. Bitch, you're on vacation. You need to find a little bit softer target. Why the fuck are you fighting some shit with a motherfucker with a cannon? He got
At this
some
point in the
But
movie,
then again-
the
but
otter
then
is
again-
sitting there with his best friend, like, oh, look, they building traps now.
Oh, look.
But
Yeah,
then
he's
again,
like,
to be fair, I mean, if he did come there as a vacation spot, they came to his place. They
did.
fuck with his. They fuck with
They
his
did.
shit.
They did. It like if I had a vacation spot and then one day a group of goofy white guys showed up, I'ma fucking kill them too. Like
Yeah. Then all of a sudden
I
they just start.
understand. It's
Like
a
all of a
timeshare.
sudden they just start shooting shit up, and then the
it's a
trees start
timeshare.
going down, shit starts blowing up, and then
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's a Yautja timeshare.
And can you imagine? Can you imagine the predators that come here and actually get to go home with their trophies? And they're like, "Hey, I've been to Earth. People suck, but the otters are cool.
The otters are
The otter.
fucking cool.
The otters are cool, cool as
Listen,
shit, bro.
They're
Hook
on
up
our
with 'em.
side. They're
Hook
on our
up with them,
side.
they'll tell you all about the fish. Trust me.
Bribed them with a fish.
It's a
I mean,
it's a
There's only
predator
been a couple times. There's only been a couple times
Only a
that
couple?
a few of them will fight back, but I mean
Yeah.
that's just
and
one
they're
happened
not
like
really
so long.
they're not really that
It-
bad. You know, it's kind of like the mosquitoes. They're not really that bad. Just take some repellent, you'll be fine. Like
Yeah, I mean, you get enough bites. I mean, that fuck you up. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's just it rarely happens.
it rarely happens. Normally, if you jump on them early, you kill all 6 of them. It's not really a big deal. You know, wear a little repellent. Just you know, you have your knives. You can carry your knives. The
Just moisturize, and make sure you
moisturize.
and get some
They've got
sunscreen.
baby oil. I'm
Fine.
telling you, it is good for Yautja skin. It's so great. But like she's basically saying, this is the Predator's fucking timeshare. And every year he offs a couple of motherfuckers and then he leaves. And for a whole year, we don't say shit until he comes back. Here's the question, another plot hole. Why did you stay? Listen, you
I
ain't
didn't have the means to move. That's the
you
only
ain't
thing I
got
can
but one time to kill everybody in the house in my neighborhood, and I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck out. Like, you think about it. You know,
That's true. That's true.
you got granddad who is he loves fishing, but he has to walk through the woods to get to the fucking lake. All right. And every year somebody in his family gets offed. After year 2, we're moving. I'm gathering whatever the fuck I gotta gather to get the fuck up. Man, it's a Yautja fucking timeshare. You know he's coming to do 3 things: hunt, pull a spine out of somebody's ass, and skin a motherfucker. Why are we here again? Like, hey, right now.
They don't apparently they don't have the hunting regulations that we do. You don't see hunters going into the woods and walking out with 37 deer corpses.
It's like there ain't a limit, and these dumbasses keep staying here. So
Like-
what you want me to do, dog? What you want me to do?
Humans are weird. They can only kill one
They keep
animal and
one-
they have to get a tag for it. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Like, I don't know.
Down
It's
here
like,
fucking
I
them
go
up.
down every year. I go down there. They just keep wandering
They
around.
keep wandering.
They keep
around.
wandering around near to me, and so it's like,
And,
do I
and,
skin
and
them?
what am
Do
I
I
supposed to do? I just shoot them. That's all.
do I
Oh, I
shoot
take
them?
a-
Do
I
I
take
skin them? Do I pull the
take a
spine out
spine
of their
out.
ass? I mean, what do I do?
Hey, buddies, it's mostly the white ones.
Oh,
It's mostly the white ones that do that.
So those black ones, though, you gotta go to a different spot for them. So you gotta go where the black ones are at. The white ones will come to you, but you gotta go where the black ones are at.
The white ones may bring a black man or 2 with them, but
he
it's
ain't
mostly the
staying.
white ones just wandering around in the woods. Like,
he
hey,
ain't,
what was
he ain't
that?
staying. He ain't staying. We'll see. For some reason, he ain't there no more. It's like, I'll shoot the white guy. But okay, so she tells this story about this timeshare, and they wait, right? And they wait, and they wait, and they wait. Well, Dutch feels the need to speed up the process. So he puts his big manly meat, greasy, baby oiled ass up in the middle of this shit and gets caught. He's out there and the chick goes off and the damn predator is in a net. They caught him. Here again is my question. When that net went up, why ain't y'all shoot? He's caught. You have
Start
it there. As soon as that shit
shooting.
up, it'll be.
This is the equivalent of rubbernecking an accident on the freeway. It's just like, what's that? Oh, look,
Basically, yeah.
something in the net up there. I wonder what I should do.
There's a
Oh,
net.
I've
Wait a
got a
minute.
gun. And it's
Remember-
shooting at us already.
Wait a minute. We put that net there, didn't we?
Wait,
Why
that
didn't
net.
we?
Hold up. There's a net. Hold up.
Didn't
Who
we
put that
do
net? Did you
something
put
about
that?
that?
Did I put? Hold up. Wait a minute. I didn't put that net there. Did I?
They
Y'all
had
just man-meated this net into the freaking trees, and you're just staring at it now. You're just staring at it.
him dead to rights, and he still fucking knocked down a bush and hit Chavez in the chest. And Chavez, I love Chavez. I do. When he said, no, you can't, Chavez. Your whole listen, that shit broke your spirit, bitch. You are done.
His rib cage would be dust.
That motherfucker,
Yes.
like, he should have had
Yes.
rib fragments in his lungs. As hard as that lung hit him, this shit.
As a martial artist, I once cracked a single rib, not broke, cracked a single rib in training. I couldn't fucking breathe for 6 weeks.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Chavez gets hit in the chest with a whole tree.
Those lungs
Oh my
imploded.
god.
He's dead.
There's
He's dead.
no
He's
fucking
done.
like again. I get it. Y'all are manly, meaty men. If a tree hits me in the chest now, I'm done. I'm not trying to. It was
So, no, first thing I'm falling on the ground crying.
and that's what he was. He wanted to cry, but again, the testosterone hit him.
No, he was gasping. He was gasping with no problem. Like, I can make it. I can make it. No, you're freaking dead. Shut up and stop talking. It's like money. Back to the quest for the Holy Grail. You're not dead. You're not fooling anyone.
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh.
It's just a flesh wound.
That's what this movie. This the other. That should be the bottom title of this movie. Big men
It's just a
slapping
flesh
with
wound.
aliens. That's just a flesh wound.
Ribs are dust. Lungs imploded. Heart attack and stroke ensues.
Oh my God.
Immediately
Yes.
Spine broken. Like he literally
broken.
have been fucked up. That tree, because the tree came from the top all the way down, hit him, and then kept going.
It's like
There shouldn't have been any follow-up to that. What happened to Poncho? Flat.
What?
That's all that happened. It's flat.
We can
I'm-
listen. We can bury his ass in a small cardboard box. Like, what the fuck you mean? What happened to it? This motherfucker got crushed, but he's still. So he's out here going to make it, and then who died next? Wasn't it Mac?
Mac loses it, and
Mac
Dylan chases after him.
Yeah, hold on.
Them have me a
Style
good time.
Dylan.
Listen,
Have me a good time.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh, yeah. Have me a good time.
Oh my God, this man sung Little Richard
Have me
like
some fun.
really good.
But have me some
Have
fun.
me some fun.
He really was gonna give this fucking alien the business, and I don't think he meant to shoot him. I think he really was. I'm gonna have some fun. You're singing Little Richard while running after this fucking alien, and this. Oh, Tom Sally, she's so sweet. Yeah, everything. Uncle Johnny. You're like, hey, are you gonna shoot him or fuck him? What are you doing?
I'm like, whoa, hey, what,
Oh.
huh?
Huh?
That's
Uncle John? What does Uncle John got to do with any? I'm gonna have me some fun. Hey, man.
Funny as it is, I think it's really just a throwback to the fact that him and Blaine were friends, and Blaine was jamming to some Little Richard in the Tapa on the way in. You know,
I'm just
so-
saying.
Yeah.
Listen,
I mean that
I
I get
am
that's
never
a that's a
gonna-
callback to that and
Yeah,
I get
but-
to their friendship, but
listen,
that's the wrong
Just
thing
come
to
out.
sing.
This is one of
Just
the
come
few
out the
times you
jungle.
see Bill
God
Duke
damn.
like lose it in a movie. He's usually very intense and very stoic. He's
Yeah.
done lost it at this
he
point.
lost it.
Yeah,
He done
I
lost
get
it. He's
that.
out.
I get
We
it. I
knew he lost
understand.
it when he was shaving his face and broke the damn razor. So it's like, okay, Bill
Yeah.
Duke is
He
gone.
checked out and left his credit card on the counter at the hotel. He was done. Like, I ain't coming back. So
I got nothing. I'm done. So fucking Dylan wants to be a hero. I'm gonna
not
tell
your
you
style,
something.
Dylan. It's
Uh,
not your
listen.
style.
I'm gonna tell you something. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Some real bullshit. How come Dusty gonna run it after him? The fuck kind of shit is this? So the crazy black guy runs off. You gonna send the other black guy after him? Hey, John.
course.
John.
Yeah,
God.
that's crazy.
Mr.
They
McChin-
only did that so that they
Yeah,
could have
Steve.
another man meat moment with Carl
Yeah.
Weathers and his best open, showing off the pec. You know?
Oh my God. This like you
Of
taking
course,
on
Carl
this.
Weather had to have the chest open with the man
Yeah.
meat and everything.
You just hold. You just
Absolutely.
hold that chopper. Just hold that chopper.
Just hold that
Okay.
chopper.
All right. So
All right.
we're running
yeah,
off. Bill Duke dies in the worst fucking way in this whole goddamn film. He's been talking about a long tall Sally, giving it. He's gonna have him some fun. He dies crawling. You
Took his
got
eyes off
to
the
be-
predator. That was his first mistake. Bad soldiering right there. Took his
The
eyes
fuck?
off the target.
He did, and
Yeah.
that's that. Mac's death is on Mac. There's no fucking way in hell you should be crawling under some shit you can't see upwards. You stay, you stay low, but you don't.
But you
yeah,
guys
you-
are special forces. Are you not marksmen? Can you not hit a target? I can see where it is. Can you not hit
Mhm.
it there?
If
Can you not
see
do that?
it, you can hit it. That's what I was taught in basic rifle marksmanship. If you can see it, you can hit it. The fuck you
That's
call?
what I thought. I
I
mean,
mean, I know he was a sniper, but Chris Kyle killed that one guy from a mile away.
Thank you. You mean Bill Duke got to get up underneath it? What the fuck?
You got a blue gun
Yeah.
underneath your machine gun. Done. Dead.
Knock his ass the fuck off some shit. And then Carl Weather, because at first he grabs Carl Weathers like, he's right there. So why are y'all talking? What the fuck? Okay, you see him. Shoot him. There's a whole lot of that. There's a whole lot of I need to be more manly moments than there is fuck him, I'm gonna put a bullet in his ass moments. There's way too many of this I need to be more manly moments.
Yeah, all the man
Yeah.
meat moments are not just showing off chests and muscles. There
Yeah.
are man meat moments when they're like, I gotta be man
They have a
up here.
brain of baloney. Ain't no fucking way. If you see, I grab Carl Weathers. He's right there in the trees. I'm Carl Weathers. Okay. I'm not waiting.
yeah,
Dead.
that's the
He's
first
dead,
I'm
Mac.
doing.
Let's go.
You got
You can
It's
go
not like I'm
He's
saying-
dead. Let's go home.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say, hey, I'm gonna go around here and you go around here and we'll go. No.
No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot
Tromping through the
here.
leaves and sticks. Like, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot
Say,
here.
look,
You shoot here. Sectors of fire, motherfucker. Come on, y'all
Yeah.
fucking weapons.
It's like, look, say, hey, you stay
The
here, you shoot him. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna take 5 steps over here, and
And-
I'll shoot him.
I'm gonna shoot
Pull a-
him. The
And pull a
fuck?
move right out of Tombstone. Y'all caught in a little crossfire. How you like that? You know?
Yeah.
And then he's like, we both got scores to settle. What score
What
does
score do you
Dylan
have?
have?
What
I
score
think he's
you
just mad
got?
that
Mac, I
Dutch doesn't
understand.
like him that
your
much
best
anymore.
your best friend got spare ribbed. I get that, and he probably got his spine ripped out of his ass through his out of his back through his ass. I understand. Mac has a reason to kill him. Fuck is Dylan mad about that?
Still
you got
mad
your
about the
friends fucked
lighters.
up?
He's still mad about the lighters. Me and Dutch both got one. Yeah,
You got one.
but-
See,
No, because
Look,
he mad.
but Dutch
No,
don't like you no
I get
more.
it. No,
'cause you
I
a
get it.
dick.
He mad because he first took out his first team. His first team was over liable, and now he got to go with the B team.
well, you know what? I would be upset at home.
Yeah, I would be too.
I can't believe I set that first team out there to get fucked up, man. God damn, I feel bad about it. Pass me
And
another,
maybe
baby.
Oh man,
Listen,
that,
maybe he's mad about Jim Harper. I don't know. That could be
What?
part of it too.
Listen, what the fuck did Chris Rock even made a joke about that? I could be guilty in the mall. I could be guilty out there. We got scores to settle.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
have a score to settle. I just came to get your dumb ass. If you gonna stay out here with this idiot, I'm going back over here. I'm going to the plane. The fuck is wrong with
yeah.
you? Again. the
Look, I
fucking-
came to save you from a bad decision, but if you're not going to listen to me, I'm out.
Hey, I tried.
Hey, that's on you.
Fucking Dutch. I told Dutch I was gonna come get you. You didn't want to come, so I'm gonna go tell Dutch. Hey, Dutch, that motherfucker said, "Fuck me." Like again,
So
the
I'm going to the
melanin, the
chopper.
melanin fucking thing is not working. Like you're not in the mood
Not-
to go. Hey,
not,
oh,
No, they didn't work. They didn't use that. It's not accurate to real life. I'm sorry. It's just not.
But you send. I ain't gonna just send but one message. I ain't gonna send but one. I'm gonna catch you, and as soon as you grab me in a tree, I'm like, "You want to shoot him?" No, I got a score to settle. Well, okay.
Exactly.
Uh,
He
I-
goes
I-
back to Dutch. Dutch
Uh,
like,
I-
where's Mac?
no.
He's like, he ain't want come. I gotta go.
He
Let's
won't
go.
come, Dutch. Dutch, what the fuck?
We
you
gotta
gonna
go. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
first
get
I
out
was
of here.
like, hey man, I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'd be like, that's a grown ass man, dog. What the fuck you expect me to do? I tried to tell him. I say, hey man, get your ass like over here. The chopper's coming. He
Not
said,
even standing there
stuff.
having discussions with them. I'm already on the way to the chopper.
I'm
Like, y'all can
leaving.
catch up if you want.
I am like literally leaving. I am getting the fuck out of here. I'm not trying to stay. Like, hey.
And I'm the white person that climbs mountains and chases bears in the woods. At this point, I'm leaving.
Bye. I gotta go.
He's
Like,
like, hey,
Out.
I'd have
Gotta
looked Mac in
go.
the face. I'd look Mac in the face. Like, hey, Mac, Dutch said come back. I gotta score this.
all right, man. I'll see you at the chopper.
Hey man,
All right.
Hey, I'll see you at the chopper.
that's when you give him the dap and hey bro.
Hey, man. Good. Hey, peace
I
out,
This
bro.
is where I'm like, this is where I'm like, thanks for stopping by. And then I'm gone.
See Gretchen doing that, looking at him like, well, thank you for stopping by. I'm not
I'll even give him a wink before I do it, but then I'm gone.
yeah, like this motherfucker is think about it. The Predator is 3 for 3. He done tried to kill 3 motherfuckers and got all 3 of them.
And this guy is putting in a bag right here, holding on to Dutch.
The fuck is wrong with you? Like, he is 3 for 3. The last motherfucker, we still ain't found him. He ain't found nothing but glasses and his dog tag. Bruh, are you sure you want to do this? I gotta score this.
No, but he
Wow.
sticks around and gets shot.
Right in the worst way fucking possible.
And his arm
Oh
blows
my
God.
right off
God.
his body. Blows right
Oh,
off
I'm
his
so-
body. It's gone.
And that brings me to the death of fucking Blaine. Or Dylan, excuse me. The death of Dylan.
Dylan.
All right. You get shot in your motherfucker, what was it, left arm?
Right arm.
Not his left
right arm, his bicep.
got a right arm taken off.
bicep.
Right arm.
Yeah.
Still got an arm. Why are you sitting there? Oh my God, my arm's gone, bruh. Let me pick this weapon up right quick. Or I'm running. Something. If
You
I-
no,
listen,
you know what you're doing when your arm gets blown off? You're fucking screaming. That's all
Yes.
you're doing.
He's like, and then the arm goes.
I still don't know about the arm. I tried to look it up. Like, would the nerves actually stay contracted, or would they release automatically when the
They would
arm
have
fell
had to
off?
release. This shit ain't connected to
Yeah,
anything.
they would have to.
Yeah,
Like,
just
they would
like
have
you know,
to, yeah.
you shit yourself when you die. All things stop. and
Yes.
all that. I
And
don't
then
think the
he
gun
starts-
would keep firing.
and then the Predator is an asshole. This is when I knew the Predator was a complete dick. Because he's in the tree and shoots Dylan's arm off. Boom, arm gone. This motherfucker gets on the ground and is like, you know what? I ain't done this in a long while.
Face
Shit.
off.
He got
Face off.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
bruh, I got something for that ass. I've been
I
wanting
am
to
done with
fake
these
ass-
assholes. I'm about
Yeah,
to show them how we do it.
Yeah, you gonna wound
Yeah.
me. That's when you knew he was like, you gonna wound me, motherfucker. It was I'm
Oh,
pretty
you gonna
sure the
shoot.
Predator knew which one wounded him, and he was like, that's the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Swords up
He's
his
like,
ass.
oh, you gonna shoot me?
Oh,
you
you
gonna
gonna
shoot
shoot
me,
me?
bitch? You gonna shoot me?
And I still want to know. Dylan shoved his MP5. I think that's what he was holding.
Yes,
he
it wasn't
shoved
even
it.
fun.
He shoved it forward and started firing a
Mhm.
couple of times and didn't hit anything right in front of you. Point blank range, man. Come on.
Again. Who
I
taught
mean-
these motherfuckers how to shoot? He's standing there.
Star Wars happened a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and I guarantee you, Dylan is descendant of explorers from the Star Wars galaxy
He
who
got to be.
were once stormtroopers.
But the Predator literally came out the tree and said, you know what? Somebody getting these fake ass Wolverine claws. Stink. So here come these claws. And the way he's walking, shout out, rest in peace, Kevin Peter Hall. But I know for a fact he had to been hot. And that's why he walked the way he did. I'm fucking hot. I'm a 7 foot tall black man in the middle of Mexico with this bullshit on. Like, he didn't even walk stealthily. He walked like, all right, another fucking, all right, motherfucker, shit.
Yeah, he walked like
Fuck out this.
Yeah,
he said.
it-
He walked. He walked.
very, very performative. It wasn't a Mike Tyson uppercut, which you don't see coming.
No,
You're
that's
just
it.
asleep.
No.
And the
You
thing
know,
about it was
He
supposed to be
strolled up.
posed-
He strolled
Yeah,
up.
it was
strutting
supposed to
his
be
shit.
posed like the Predator really stabbed him in the chest. I'm talking about the walk up. The walk
Yeah.
up, he fucking
Said
shot
the
him.
whole walk up. He
Yeah.
was like, oh,
Arms
you gonna
on the
shoot me?
ground,
Fuck
still
this.
shooting.
Fuck this. I'm a. Oh my
Yeah.
God, fuck
Dutch
this.
is going
You
down.
had me
Turned
getting
off
this.
hey, to kill the scene, he should have turned off the camo and just showed off his bling when he did it once.
I know.
son of a bitch. Like, I know he talked to him. I know the predator had Dylan up in the
I
air.
know
like,
you didn't shoot at me. I know you didn't shoot at me,
You
motherfucker.
shot
mother,
you son of a bitch. You shot at me, didn't you? I know I got hit by your bullet, you son of a bitch. And he's just holding him up in the air. Dylan's like, oh, and he's like, no, motherfucker, don't scream. No. Don't scream. Don't scream. I am personally pulling your fucking spine right out of your house. You're getting it, motherfucker.
Hey,
Hey,
listen here, buddy.
Just buddy.
It was your bullet that got me,
It
buddy.
was your bullet that got
I
me.
know it was
you motherfucker. So Dylan screams, and this is when Billy does the stupidest thing in this fucking film.
Billy's last stand.
Billy is
Billy's last stand.
Listen, Billy, before all of this, was very in tune with the nature shit, right? You hear a motherfucker.
And stereotypical native, you know, like
Yeah, exactly. You hear a motherfucker screaming. This is the moment you decide to go full, I'm gonna fight him with this machete. Are you out your motherfucker?
You must have lost your goddamn mind.
Billy died in the most worthless way possible. Even Mac's death does not, it pales in comparison to Billy's. Billy's death was some stupid shit. I'm taking off my dog tags. I'm gonna take off this vest. Let me get this knife.
throw the gun in the river.
And then the whole this is a battle between two warriors.
Yeah, like,
and this is a ceremonial thing.
No, it's not. You're gonna get shot in the fucking face, and you ain't never gonna see the guy that killed you.
This motherfucker is 5-0. What the fuck are you gonna do, Billy? Billy. He's 5-0. Y'all came here with 7 dudes. He didn't kill 5 of you motherfuckers already. What the fuck are you doing? That's not the time for me to be a warrior. I'm not going to fucking channel Shaka Zulu right at that moment. I'm not going to do it. I'm not channeling and
not channeling shit.
This is when we're double timing it to the chopper. This is double time.
At this
at that point,
you're running over
faster.
Like, Mac and Dylan are dead. We gotta go.
We gotta get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, like, why in the fuck are we, like, are you for real right now? Are you serious?
It was a man meat moment where I had to stand there on the bridge.
And it was the dumbest man meat moment in his whole fucking film.
Oh yeah.
Because that motherfucker,
and even then, when the first time I ever saw this movie, I think I was like 14, 15. First thing instantly I thought was like, why is he doing that?
Thank you. I was in the movie theater going, what is he doing? What are you doing? I don't need this automatic weapon that shoots bullets that might actually harm this motherfucker before he gets up on me. Fuck that.
I can't lie to you guys. I can't lie to you guys, though, because when I saw the movie about the same time, 14, 15, right before high school, and no, I watched it like, oh yeah, I do that. I do that.
No, because the only thing I would think is that in the setting like that, with the whole open air, the only way you can get across is just that one log, and there are trees there. Hide behind a tree. And the only way he can get across is that log. Wait till he's on that log. You can see him moving on the log.
That's what makes
his head in view. Hit it with the rock
or something. That's what's so stupid. He gonna stand in the middle of the log that the predator has to cross. You didn't try to do anything to hide, hit this motherfucker with a brick. If you wanted to step him, fine.
It was a sacrificial death. It was a suicide. He just like, I'm done. I'm out. And I just want to look tough doing it.
Listen, you can't. I've seen Starship Troopers. They had some dumb deaths in Starship Troopers, but nothing like that. Billy's ass went out like a pure ass motherfucking idiot. Dog, this bitch is 5-0. Y'all are dragging Chavez's bitch ass right now.
Trying to get to the chopper.
Trying to get to the chopper.
It wasn't meant to be man meaty. He should have just cut his own throat and been done with it.
Exactly. As soon as you see him, like, and then jump. Like, bitch, if you're going to get my spine, you're going to get it from this busted ass neck.
He's going to climb down there to get it. Like, I'm making you work for it.
You got to come here. I'm not going to be up here with you. I'm going to be there. It's like, what the fuck were you thinking? You're going to just take your shit off and then get fucking stabbed? The fuck is wrong with you? So, Billy dies the most ridiculously stupid ass death possible. So now you got Anna, Chavez, who should be dead, he should have fucking rib particles in his asshole.
Pudding
And,
man.
He's bleeding all over the
He
goddamn
should be
jungle.
yes, that motherfucker be
He's bleeding
bleeding.
all over the goddamn jungle, being dragged off by
Yeah,
Dutch
but the
and
predator
he
finishes
should-
him off.
Yeah.
Exactly. He should be dead. That motherfucker should be Ebola dead. That should be coming out of every orifice. You got hit in the chest with a
Yeah.
whole log. Why are you still even able to? Why are we still having conversations with you like, does it hurt? Bitch, it hurt.
So, and then plus the fact is that, motherfucker, you know you got that shit in, that shit's infected.
Yes.
And even
you
if
know
that's
it hurt.
you good, you know you got tetanus or some shit, man.
Oh, and
What
then
the fuck?
here's another plot hole. So, according to Predator lore, the Predator only hits you, only shoots you if you have a weapon, right?
Right.
In the next film,
Let's say.
Maria Conchito Alonso is pregnant with a gun, but the Predator's like, I ain't gonna kill her ass, she's pregnant. So only if you have a weapon, he's gonna fuck you up. Chavez didn't have a weapon. Chavez couldn't even pay attention, let alone hold on to. I mean, come on, you gonna let the motherfucker with the rib cage is currently coming out of his booty hole and in chunks, you gonna let that motherfucker hold a weapon? He didn't even have a weapon. He had no weapon. So
I'm still going to go with the point that I think at this point the predator's just done. He's done with these motherfuckers.
I think that's
I'm
what
just
it
going to
is.
start killing
I
them
think
now.
that's what it is. I think the
no more
Predator
rules.
at this point is just pissed. He's just like,
Pretty much he's like this. Said, yo, I just came here to have a relaxed vacation, want to
And
do
you
a
son
little
of a
hunting,
bitch,
do
fuck
some
that up.
golfing, but all of these goddamn white people dragging black people here,
fucking
fucking with my shit.
You done
And one of you
fucked up my-
motherfuckers got me and grazed my leg like 5 days ago, and I'm still pissed off.
And one of you
The Predator is
motherfuckers,
still pissed off about being grazed. So at this point, he just pops Chavez in the head just because this motherfucker's annoying him. Like, wow, just die, bitch. I
he
thought
said, I know
would've
one of
killed
you
but you
motherfuckers
obviously-
shot me.
Yeah,
Although-
Damn
Although
it, that's
to be tactically correct, if I were the predator, I would have taken out the threat first. Kill Arnold,
yep.
yes.
then kill the wounded guy and the woman.
And because Anna picks up a weapon. Because he even
Right.
said it.
He said,
Sport.
"Don't-
There's no
sport in it."
Okay.
No
So
sport in
Anna
it.
goes, give me the weapon. She fucking Chavez gets popped. She picks up the weapon. Arnold kicked the fuck out of her ass. Like, bitch, put that shit down.
Said,
And-
Kia!
So this is where the bullshit starts. And I know we've been talking about the bullshit throughout this film, but this is where the bullshit starts. The Predator has not missed a single motherfucker he's aimed at. Not one.
He
Not.
still hasn't. Throughout the
Hold
whole
on.
movie, he did not miss.
Wait a minute.
Got
He-
electronic technological targeting. He doesn't need to it's all self-aiming.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
So he pops Arnold, but he doesn't kill him.
No, Arnie gets to keep his arm.
Yeah, no,
yes,
he,
that's where Arnold gets to say the very famous "get to the chopper" phrase. So the Predator has hit everything it's aimed at with some kill shots. There's no the only other motherfucker, like I think maybe Dylan might have got not Dylan. Fuck, I can't think of his goddamn name. Carl Weathers was the only other one that got a sensible motherfucking death because everybody else got fucked up. So Matt got one in the head. Fucking goddamn it. Blaine got one in the chest. Hawkins just, I don't know what the fuck. Hawkins got turned into soup. Chavez got his whole rib cage rearranged and then shot in the head. Fucking
Please
Dylan,
checked out.
yeah, Dylan got
His own.
his arm shot off and then stabbed in his ass. Billy, he just fucked.
whatever the fuck happened to Billy, nobody
Pretty sure he
knows.
grabbed
Quit the
Billy by
movie
the
at
throat.
that point. He's
Yeah,
I heard
pretty
that he
sure
was
broke
hard to
Billy
work
back.
with too.
Who?
I heard that the actor Sonny was hard to work with. So
Yeah, but he wasn't he hard to work with in 48 Hours too? When he was in 48 Hours,
he was always a bit of a diva.
he still
Oh.
is a diva, raggedy
No,
mother.
he passed away in 2017.
Oh shit! Well, he ain't a diva no more.
Nope.
But-
Yeah,
I'm
August
pretty-
17, 2017, he
Yeah,
died.
I'm pretty sure the Predator just grabbed Billy and just smacked the shit out of him until he broke his neck, like stupid motherfucker. But when it comes to Dutch, the Predator wounds him.
And here's the thing.
And
I
the
want to be
thing
clear
is-
about this. The
What?
Scott grazes Arnold. It doesn't affect him going further in the movie
Nope.
onward, but it was a hard enough hit to knock him down.
knock it,
And the thing
knock
is,
him down.
no, and the thing is, he directly hit him in almost the same spot where he hit what's
Where
his
he
name,
hit-
Chavez.
Chavez.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but the only thing is, I guess because
Yeah,
he didn't skip arm day. I guess
It was like
just
if he had
muscle,
shot him in the
bam, bam.
leg. If he had shot him in the leg, because Arnold routinely skips calf day. So if he had popped him in the leg, Arnold would
then
have
that's be a different story.
Yeah, Arnold would have been legless. But so Arnold falls into the water where he gets up on the mud.
Plot hole real quick.
Go
When he's
ahead.
falling off the cliff, there's like a 50-foot rocky riverbank. And then all of a sudden he just falls into clear, free, and deep water. Like no
Yes.
big deal.
So what? You know what?
Yeah.
Tumbles over waterfalls,
I
no
wanted to go-
rocks, no nothing.
And it's like there's a big rocky
I wasn't
thing
even
right
gonna
there,
say
and then
nothing.
there is
wasn't
water
even gonna-
that's
I
there,
wasn't-
but
I
it's
was gonna
like
let
so
you handle that
fucking
one,
far
Gretchen. I was gonna
out.
let you handle that one. I wasn't even gonna say nothing, man. I was not even gonna say nothing, but it's true. How the fuck do you fall off of a cliff and there's at least 15, 20 feet worth of rocky sand and you still hit the water?
Like you had to
And
have
John
you had to
Rambo
have-
fell through a tree and got messed up.
Thank you.
Gotta have
John Rambo
yeah.
broke his whole everything falling through a tree. Arnold ass somehow is able to fucking swim in air to hit the water. So Arnold hits the water. He comes up. He's like, oh, wow. Phew. Why did the Predator follow him down here? Fuck you jump in the water for? You have what
But
did we-
you could jump through the trees.
Thank you. Okay, kids. What did we learn with Obi-Wan and Anakin? It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. The fuck are you jumping in the water for? Did you need to take a bath?
I
Was
didn't even
it
think about
stressful?
that. I might have just looked over the cliff and been like, so that's how he did it. All right.
Okay.
Guess I'll go hunt someone else
Yeah,
now.
well,
That
I'll wait
chick
for
is
the
back
bitch.
there.
Yeah.
I got to go get that chick.
Yeah. Where's Anna at? I know that. I know
Where's
her.
Anna? We got to get Anna.
Yeah. So you jump in the water. Arnold crawls the fuck out, like scared. And then you get out and find out that your electronics is fucked up. Well, duh, stupid. You just jumped in the water.
not only that, I mean, shit. Here's the thing. You jumped in the water after your shit was damaged. So of course it's
Your
gonna
shit is
fuck
already-
up.
I'm surprised he didn't get shocked in the ass. I'm surprised the Predator did not get a shock in the ass. Like, if you cut the tips off of a fucking extension cord, plug the extension cord, and then shove it up your ass, you're gonna get shocked. Jump in the water, your shit's already frizzing and frazzing and fucked up,
And you jump out.
and you jump your dumb ass in the water?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with
So
you?
mind you, this is the same motherfucker that throughout this entire fucking film has been able to do some incredible Hulk-like leaps and some Superman-like flying in the trees and shit. But for some reason, he just needed to take a bath. This
Like
is
that-
the moment you decide.
Like those Star Trek villains, like, oh, I've been through space. We can travel through interstellar space in no time. We are smart.
"Oh, so smart.
No, you're not.
We're
You're
smart.
We are smart.
Dumb son of a bitch. So he jumps in the water, Arnold crawls, and Arnold covers himself with mud, or he's crawling in the mud, and the mud covers him. And
Point to pay attention to. Arnold tries to reach for his knife and it's not. It's gone. That will come in. That will come into play. in a few
Oh.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, the knife. Yes. So the Predator can't see him. Okay, we get that. Your shit's fritzed because your dumb ass jumped in the water, but whatever. And
This is also where you start looking for Arnold in the movie.
yes,
Like we've been
Yes.
looking for the
Like-
Predator. We're starting to look for him now when we
Hey,
see the
where's
Predator looking
Arnold?
around.
And we get our first really good look at the Predator. And let me tell you, I was almost offended the first time I saw it because I thought those were dreadlocks. And I was really mad. I'm like, you sons of bitches. Y'all made this interstellar
That was
killing
the first
hunting
thing I
machine
thought too.
with Bob Marley's hair, you raggedy motherfuckers.
You made a
sons of
Rastafarian
bitches.
hunter.
Yeah, you made a
Which
Rastafari.
would have been cultural appropriation because we've already established the Predators are the white people of their planet.
Thank you. So you mean to tell me you designed this shit and you put Gary Oldman in True Romance's hairstyle on this motherfucking kid, you sons of bitches. So I was like, oh, that's fucked up. So that what you trying to say about Jamaican people? Because this motherfucker has the best dreads I've ever seen.
I ain't never seen no dreads that clean, and they're leather. But that's beside the
Yeah.
point. So Arnold's like,
Those bitches were clean.
yeah, Arnold's like, he couldn't see me. This idea never occurred to you? Like, this idea didn't occur to you maybe 6 deaths before? Just, aren't you guys
No.
into stealth? You mean to tell me it never once occurred to all of you motherfuckers to cover yourself in mud so you can kill this son bitch? The fuck? I'd have covered
And it's like, man, you got to take your shirt off too. So I mean, that'd be right up your alley.
right, exactly. It's a chance for everybody to get muddy and be shirtless. Now I
More
understand
man meat
And then
moments.
more man meat.
another man meat moment.
But it is stupid because that they haven't done this before. I know the predator didn't see him, and he kind of has this moment, it's epiphany. But I'm sorry, indigenous peoples in many countries, hunters and warriors have been covering themselves in mud for camouflage for thousands of years.
thousands.
Yes.
And you mean to tell me
Yes.
this highly intelligent special forces Delta group didn't think, you know, he can see us.
Maybe
There
we
it
need
is.
to maybe we
We
need to
took it away
hide.
from this group.
Maybe we need to hide a little bit better.
Yeah, like maybe, I don't know, we should hide. Maybe we should hide. Maybe
When
just
it was only
cover ourselves
87,
with-
infrared stuff and night goggles and stuff existed then.
thank you.
Yes.
So there's another fucking plot hole. How in the fuck are y'all special forces? You motherfuckers don't know how to don't understand what heat signatures look like. Obviously, that's what he's tracking your dumb ass with. That's how he got the otter hooked up. Like the otter was like, hey,
Yeah.
please don't kill me. But I'll help. And the predator's like, and what can you do, little motherfucker? I can set him up for you.
And the otter's just
Thank
leaning
you.
over that cliff going, he fucking jumped.
Oh, he jumped. Okay.
So I'll be well.
All right.
fuck
So
me.
we get
I
our
didn't think he'd do it.
we get our second getting ready to kill a motherfucker montage of shit. And this one, Arnold goes all the fuck out. He is muddy. He
the
is
Goonies-
shirtless. He
Goonies
is
ain't got shit
Man
on
meat.
they
him.
ain't got shit on Arnold. They ain't got,
Goonies
We're
ain't got
slapping meat.
shit on
We're
him with
slapping meat
those
for
traps.
days on this one.
oh my goodness. Arnold was bending branches. That's when I knew Arnold Schwarzenegger would probably be president if we didn't have that pesky thing about being born here. That motherfucker, if you can bend a branch and turn it into a bow and arrow, bitch, the only 2 other motherfuckers I know that did that shit was Hawkeye and Green Arrow. I ain't never heard of another motherfucker turning 3 branches into a fucking I got an arrow, bow and arrow, shoot.
He's out here showing off his 12-pack and making a bow that fires arrows through the trees.
Yes,
Yeah.
Through the trees.
through the trees. And then there, let's not
With
forget
pinpoint accuracy.
with
Pinpoint accuracy.
pinpoint. This motherfucker ain't missing shit. But now you got to make more arrows because you didn't fuck this one up. So while Arnold's over here putting on the mud mask, the predator is over here getting trophies. And that's when I noticed there's a whole lot of digging in people's asses to get this spine. Because he did that with Billy. He knocked Billy's stupid ass down, and you should have just took that right then and there. That motherfucker came and volunteered to get fucked up. Like, come get me. All right, bitch. Whoop. So he pulls him down, digs off in his ass, pulls out his spine, knocks the body over. So now, first off, how did he clean that? I understand he shined it with the fucking laser thing, but how did he clean that?
What's that? He
A lot
sprayed
of
one of
blood.
them with like some
Oh.
dust or a mist at one point
Yes.
in the movie.
It's very
I don't know what
something.
that was.
So,
I don't
so
know,
you
some
mean to
kind
tell me
of yeah.
surgical mist. That was a and it like it freeze dried
I
it.
guess.
It also
And-
cleaned it? Really? That's
Yeah,
a
I don't know how that
blood.
worked. But to be clear,
Well,
Arnie
hey,
is
boy, for all
Arnie
we
getting
know,
ready
I
is now
mean,
using the knife he didn't have a scene before to make all his weapons and a spear with a knife on the end of it. Like, oh, did you just go to like the corner market and pick up a new knife before you started getting ready for the battle? Well,
no,
where'd that
he
come
went.
from?
No, he got it from Amazon, literally.
Literally, the Amazon, literally. Then Arnold takes the fucking gunpowder out of grenades to make more grenades. Bitch, just leave it
I
there.
that didn't make much. That didn't make any sense to me. It's
That
like,
didn't make any. He had 2 of them left. 2 of them.
so you take the powder out of the grenades to make a different kind of
A
grenade?
different type of grenade? Oh, one with a leaf? What the fuck? Man, if you don't throw that shit or shoot it at it, what the fuck is wrong with you? But it all builds towards the inevitable Arnold's ready to kick your fucking alien Jamaican ass.
Yeah, he's got to put on the war. He's got to put on the mud like war paint. You know,
he's got the war paint on. And then
they've gone through the montage of setting up the traps. You got the war paint on, the music's going, and you're ready.
With the sharpened sticks,
hard music, the rock hard music,
the rock hard music going, and it's and sharpening up everything. You got the fire going, and you're
another tree, which I don't know why. Listen, didn't you learn from Chavez? Leave the big ass trees alone. How many more times you gonna have to go through this, bro? Trees. If a tree killed my friend, I'm not fucking with a tree no more. That shit crushed his and then the predator came and shot him. Leave trees alone. If you got to drop something on this motherfucker, you better pick a brick up. Stop fucking with trees. Trees obviously is like, look, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I was just trying to grow.
We're also days into this at this point. I mean, how much gas you got left in the tank?
Listen, I got none. But Arnold obviously has some, so he finally lights the torch. And then he screams.
Of course, you gotta give the alpha male classic call, the alpha male mating call.
I'd have shot him. The predator fucked up a very good opportunity to end this fucking movie right there. As soon as oh my god, alien lives matter. I'd have shot the fuck out of him. I'd have put so many rounds in that motherfucker. Because I'd have been waiting. I'd have just been hanging around. Wait a minute. Is that movement over there?
And then I have a question about this. So Predator hears the yell, challenge accepted. He gets out his little Wolverine thing.
Yeah.
And then he uses his laser sight to heat them up. Why didn't Max face melt off when the laser sight was on his face? He's heating it up with a laser sight. I mean, I have owned firearms with laser sights. It doesn't burn things.
You used lasers to heat up the metal, but they didn't cauterize.
But they didn't
in the bullshit with the fucking. Because remember, that laser thing was supposedly what fucking blew Blaine's chest out.
Yeah, remember? The big ass hole in his chest was that laser.
So wait a minute.
It's like, hold up.
But Max's head, it just gets a little, it just falls back a little. Man, this whole head should have been cooked.
Yeah,
like he should know. He should not have
There's no head left. There's no head.
Exactly. There shouldn't have been. It should have been necklace.
Yeah.
Remember, the predator yelled first because the predator finally got a bullet in him. Finally. And he finally dealt with that wound. He pulled out his little med kit and he poured some shit on there. And then he reaches in and pulls the bullet out. Now, again, you're the only two motherfuckers left. Anna is gone. Anna has found a way to find herself to the chopper. Okay.
Anna was smart. She's on the chopper and already headed home.
Listen,
they're all dead. They're all dead.
Smart. Anna dipped out. She was like, look here.
Anna's a nicer person than I am.
I'm gonna be at the chopper.
Yeah, like Anna's a nicer person because you know the chopper was like sitting there waiting. And here's this little fucking rebel child. And she's like, where's everybody else? They're fucking dead. All of them. And they're dead. I don't know how it happened.
They're all dead.
The colonel came alive.
Let's go home.
Yeah, the colonel, R.G. Armstrong, is like, I'll wait. All right, so the predator yells first. Arnold hears it. Arnold yells. The predator hears it. They start getting ready to set up. I'd have shot Arnold's ass. I'd have busted a cap in his motherfucking ass. Because I'm not, okay, you already got the trophies. Everybody else is dead. That shit can wait. You ain't gotta heat up your fucking Wolverine claws. Find him and fuck him up. Why are we waiting? Like,
yeah,
it's not like this is a boxing match, bitch. It's
I don't even know why.
I'm going to kill this motherfucker.
I don't even know why he did that. In fact, I used to, again in martial arts, and I took sword training. My instructor purposely never cleaned his blade. He was like, I want it to be chipped and rusty. So if I cut you, not only am I going to cut you, you're going to get tetanus, you're going to get infected.
Yep.
You're going to get that. Yeah,
one infected motherfucker. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, it's the same thing like what's the snake in Game of Thrones?
Oh, you talking about the viper?
The viper. That's it. Yeah.
Like again, when you have the upper hand, use it. I'm not at the viper. If we ever do a Game of Thrones episode, it has to be that one.
Oh man.
The viper, we've got to do that only because fuck a plot hole. That whole episode is a plot hole. You have the mountain down, and you want to talk to him? I'll talk to him later.
How many
look.
times has the Mandalorian said this is the way, and then the one moment it should be the way, he doesn't do the way.
He doesn't do it. So,
Yes.
so
So,
Arnold,
I mean, so we're back and
I would have fucked Arnold up. So now they're searching for each other in the dark. The Predator has alien technology. Arnold has some shit that he got from Rocky IV. When
see at this
Rocky
point,
get ready in the woods and shit and running up hills and that's all.
at this
Fighting-
point, half of
Point,
this
he's
shit don't
fighting the
work because it
Predator
got
in
wet.
800 BC. 800 BC.
Yeah, like get the fuck. So he's able to sneak away from the Predator because he's covered in mud. Which, by the way, how did he get mud on his back?
He had to like. Maybe that was the man meat moment we didn't get, where he's like on his back, like
On his
rolling,
back,
like,
rubbing.
He's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's on his back like a bear, scratching himself on a tree.
Or he probably could have
Right in the
said,
claws, baby.
and
Oh, you know,
put mud on my back and then go to the chopper.
an
Come on,
alpha
come
like
on.
that has been to a female's mud wrestling match before. He knows how to get the mud.
Yeah,
on.
he does. So he's hitting this Predator with shit, and it's really hurting the Predator. Like he cuts him, and he's bleeding on his leg or whatever. Predator ain't got on no shoes, all right, but he got these big ass feet. So Arnold eventually, I guess, corners him and blows some shit up, and then jumps on that branch. Which you've been out here all night. You know where the water is. The fuck were you jumping for? You know that shit, and you know that branch. That branch is not, you are 285 pounds of man meat. That branch is built for about a 145-pound person. Your dumb ass jump on it and fall in the water. So what the fuck did you put the arm on for, stupid?
We don't want to forget though too that isn't that the Predator's ammosexual moment where he just lights up the whole freaking jungle.
Yeah, like the whole
Yes,
jungle's
of
on
course.
fire, and the Predator's like, "Ah!" And then Arnold's running, which, by the way,
Yes, we got to do a whole trial by combat.
oh my
Predator
God.
doesn't-
Combat by
can't hit any-
fire. And
Now
then
the
had to
Predator
do
can't hit anything.
Yeah.
the slow mo running with the chest.
Yeah.
Just showing the muscles.
Just
in
showing
the
the
mud.
muscles. And then he grabs onto this branch and falls the fuck in the water. So now he's out of the water. Arnold should know he's fucked. Arnold should know right now he's fucked. No more camouflage. You've been blowing up shit, stabbing shit, running over shit. The Predator, you fucked up the Predator's fucking see-through, invisibility bullshit. You are out of the water. You're fucked. You know this now. Why are you taking a break? I'm a swim back home. I am swimming to fuck it. If it's in Mexico, I'm swimming my ass across the Rio Grande.
So
I am gone. It is not like
Man.
you can't swim. You can
What
swim.
was that?
I'm
Somebody
swimming.
broke the record for swimming the English Channel. Hold my beer. I gotta
my
go.
motherfucking beer.
So
I am
I'm
gone.
swimming. I'm swimming so far. I'm swimming down to where the motherfuckers at Ocean Gate went.
Yes.
I'm swimming that far down. Like, the fuck? No.
Wherever there's some people at, bruh, I'm swimming. So Arnold gets up and he's like, I gotta take a break. And as soon as his ass creeped up over that goddamn log, shink, the Predator's got him. And now the Predator is lifting his bitch ass the fuck up and looking at it. And now,
And what were previously seemed to be solid metal blades now can like shape shift.
Yeah. And
apparently-
apparently the blades, his neck fits perfectly in between the
in
blades.
between the blades.
Well, yeah, especially if there's like diagonal, they come down and then they go out and then down.
He's got
Like,
a little.
oh.
It's like, what?
He made a
Talk
little
about-
box out of these blades that were at one point doing this, and now they're just like, choop, choop, choop. Like, okay. So Predator gets up and sees him. Why are you taking your mask off? Like, why the fuck? You have been winning this fight because you got on this super duper extra alien technology mask, but
Right.
Kill the
This
dude and
motherfucker-
go
All that
home.
stuff give me the advantage, and then now all of a
yeah,
sudden,
because
now
this
you
motherfucker
wanna-
pissed you off. Now bitch, you know what? Like it's the equivalent of a black woman taking her fucking earrings off. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, motherfucker. Wait a minute.
say, oh no, you talking shit?
You done
Oh,
been
motherfucker,
talking
you
shit
did-
all
Oh,
day, bitch.
hell no.
WWE intro moment. They should have been playing
Exactly.
music and have him walking down the ramp to the ring.
Yeah. And see, and at that moment,
Tribal chief.
at that moment, that's when a huge spark should have shown up. And then who popped out? A T-800 Terminator.
I knew this.
And then after the T-800 pops out, and then they have their whole little scuffle because now it's a three-way. It's a whole three-way dance between those two. Who pops up then? The motherfucker Arnold from Commando. Takes through at the same time. And so now they're having a four-way. Big meaty men slapping meat with just slapping everywhere. Just big meaty men meat everywhere, slapping everything everywhere. So naturally,
I think at this point we should also have like a tube comes out of the trees and this little pod leaps out of it, and Arnold from Total Recall gets up out of the pod.
Yes.
And joins the fight.
Just man meat everywhere, just slapping everybody.
Just slapping the shit out of each other. So the Predator takes his mask off. And Arnold has a chance to say anything. Anything he wants to say. Why'd you kill my men? Where the fuck did you come from? Who are you? Anything. What does Arnold Dutch Schwarzenegger say after this monster sitting in front of him has killed his entire fucking team? You're one ugly motherfucker. What?
What?
The fuck? If there was ever a time not to judge a person on their looks, it's this time. I don't care.
He goes right to body shaming.
Exactly.
And it's like, what the fuck, man?
It has
That'd be like a woman getting petty, like, I hate your shoes. They're ugly.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity to find out why this thing, which
why do you come here?
Literally
why is it this?
6-0. It is.
Why did you hunt my men?
Why did you hunt my motherfucking? It is 6-0. There was 7 of y'all. He killed 6 of these motherfuckers. He is standing in front of you, no mask on. You see, he ain't from here.
You're one ugly
You notice he ain't from this neighborhood. He ain't from this neighborhood.
Obviously, he's like, you're one ugly motherfucker.
It's like a Jack Sparrow moment. You smell funny.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm like, I would have asked every type of question. Why?
Yeah.
Fuck you do. What did we do to you? Why are you here? Who the fuck are you? Where did you come from? No, you're one ugly motherfucker. And that's when the Predator got pissed. I think the rest of this whole movie, he got slightly annoyed as the shit went on. Maybe when they wounded him, he was like, these motherfuckers are going to pay for this and I'm going to beat the shit out of somebody. Maybe. But it wasn't until Arnold said somebody's looks. He's like, you raggedy son of a bitch. Y'all fucked up my goddamn vacation and you want to tell me how I fucking look? And that's when the Predator's like, I'm put these paws on you. And sure enough, that's exactly what he does. He beat Arnold's ass. There's your plot hole. He beat Arnold's ass. Arnold tried to hit him with a branch. That shit broke. He's like, oh, you just ain't gonna take this free ass.
Arnold could have been asleep after 2 or 3 blows max.
Oh my God. He
not just whipped his ass. I mean, dominated him.
Dominatedly whooped his ass. The only other ass
bones were broken. Bones were broken in that fight.
The only other whooping I've ever seen that bad in a fight that ended the wrong way was when Jean-Claude Van Damme fought Michael Jai White in Universal Soldiers 2. I got those tickets for free. All right. I never paid to go see Universal Soldiers The Return. I never paid for that shit. When they had Goldberg in there, I never paid for that. Somebody gave me those tickets. I don't even remember who the fuck it was. Somebody said, hey, you got some tickets here. So I went again.
Go see Goldberg.
And for 10 minutes at the end of this film, Michael Jai White beat Jean-Claude Van Damme's ass, beat the shit out of him. And Jean-Claude won by freezing.
I would also like to say that when Keith David and Roddy Piper fought in the parking lot and they lived, somebody should have died in that fight.
Somebody should have died.
Yes.
Somebody should have fucking died. Somebody should have fucking died because
One of the most brutal on-screen street fights I've ever
it's
seen.
one of the longest fucking street fights. It literally is one of the longest street fights. It
Put on the
history.
glasses.
Yes.
Like, put on the glasses, or I'm gonna make you eat that. Didn't he say he's gonna make him eat the pavement or some shit? They blocked.
Yeah.
So Arnold took a whole fresh ass beating for like 5 minutes. Arnold got one slug in. He tried the thing with the branch. The fucking predator's like, bitch, if you don't stop, and he just proceeds to keep punching him. Arnold punched him one time. Wow, hard as he could. The fucking predator's tooth moved like.
Reminds me of when Thanos was punching Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, and she's just sitting there. It's like bang, 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 like not even phasing.
The
It was
predator
nothing.
like,
Can't do shit to the predator.
He's like, did you
handed him.
just hit me?
Did you just hit me?
Did you just put your hand on me?
What's wrong with you? Like, he beat his motherfucking ass. And out of that whole ass whooping, Arnold's crawling. The predator obviously is not looking at where the fuck he's standing. He sees the things like, oh, huh. Try to stab me too, huh? I'm gonna really fuck you up. So he jumps on the other side. And that gives Arnold the ability to kick a branch and drop a log on it. No.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I question
The smartest motherfucker in this whole film, and you mean to tell me that your ego is so big you're gonna jump on the other side and get hit in the head with a tree?
I don't
You-
even know how
Question.
Arnold is yelling at this point. I knew someone who got punched in the face by somebody with a roll of quarters in their hand, broke their jaw in 4 or 5 places. I
Thank
mean,
you. You saw a stream of blood coming out of Arnold's mouth. How is he still talking without actually needing?
He's not, how is
ribs
he
are broken
talking
and
like,
he's
"Yeah, I know
screaming
that."
and yelling.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What
That's
the
not how fighting works, people.
he was
Like I don't understand the physics and the engineering of that trap.
Neither do I. That
I
whole
don't know.
big ass tree was being held up by that little itty bitty ass stick and some jungle vines.
There's no way.
Yes.
No way.
Like
Fucking
how?
way.
Mm-mm.
That shit would have fell during the fight. When he crawled his stupid ass in that bitch,
No.
that bitch would have fallen.
That shit would have fell while he was trying to set it up.
Yes. So explain again. Here. This is the reason this show exists. So Arnold takes a hellacious ass whooping from an alien. We don't even know what the alien's power set is. We know what he can do with weapons and shit. We don't know what his power set is when it comes to strength. For all we know, he was literally breaking shit inside of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yet Arnold's still able to talk and walk. And no. I'm sorry. No.
Mm.
This should have been
Some people don't.
something should have been
I
broken.
mean, here's the thing: muscles can kind of cushion some blows, but not to
them.
that point.
Not to
not to
that
that-
point.
Not to that
Not
point.
to-
That's like saying, remember early when we were talking about they shot and destroyed the whole foliage for a mile?
Yes.
And the only thing he got was a flesh wound. Like, how if shooting 90 billion trillion fucking bullets at this motherfucker only gives him a flesh wound, what the fuck is he working with? Arnold's ass should be dead.
And like you said, we
Yes.
don't know the predator's power set. But I
Nope.
know how humans work. And fighting, I don't care how good of a fighter you are, you gas quickly and you get tired. Fights
Tired the
don't
fuck out.
Yes.
other than a prize fight, a boxing match where they train to hit in certain ways where they can last 10 or 12 rounds. A
Yeah.
real street fight is over in minutes if it lasts that long.
And
Yes. It's only
Arnold
things
because
are
never
broken.
knocked
Yeah.
out. That blow when he backhanded the fuck out of him, Arnold wasn't knocked the fuck out, or at least got a
His jaw wasn't dislodged or
something.
broken into 3 places.
He had
Yeah.
a stream of blood come out of his mouth that damn long, and it was fucking dark blood, bro.
At the very least, you're gonna need a parcel over here because they're all gone. They're all gone.
Yes.
He didn't even. He didn't dislocate. No mandibular break. Like nothing. Like he.
It's like it's just like
Damn.
it's like just slap and then just like went right back into place.
Like
Like,
oh,
what?
listen, I understand Arnold's a bad motherfucker, but if somebody that big and that strong backhands you to where you got a rope of blood coming out of your mouth, what the only other thing that will be coming out of your mouth is
At this point, I'm assuming the
Yeah.
predator is at least chimpanzee or gorilla strength level.
at least.
It's got to
At
be.
least. At least. He should be
picked-
ripping limbs off and beating him with it.
Think about it. He picked Dylan up on knife blades in the air.
Just lifted him up like,
yes,
hey, no
let's say-
problem.
Let's say
Casual.
in that movie, Carl Weathers was, I'll give him 225. 225. Just 225. The predator stabs him. We're not even talking about he used his hand. He stabbed him and then lifted him the fuck up. So you're lifting 225 pounds with one arm. And Arnold is still walking around here talking?
No.
He should have been in Costa Rica. There's no fucking. As soon as he backhanded him, there should have been chiclets flying all over the fucking place. So Arnold gets him in this trap, and the
That's the
goddamn
twig holding the 500-pound log.
yeah,
Yeah.
the tiny stick holding up a fucking
500-pound log.
a 500-pound log. The predator sees this. Arnold's looking at the predator. The predator's looking at Arnold like, catch you now, bitch. He kicks this stick and the log falls on the damn predator. Wait a minute. Hold up. When you jumped your dumb ass over there, you didn't look up? You were an alien being and a hunter. You didn't look up?
Who had
And the
who
thing
has
is,
the
too,
experience
and the
and
thing-
technology to travel the vast distances of
Dimensional
space.
universe. But you don't even bother to look where the fuck you going.
You don't look
and
up
just
until
not
Arnie
only
moves.
that, and not only that, is that throughout the whole movie, he had been setting up traps left and right. Now all of a sudden, now you're falling for the simplest of traps that you
The
set.
simplest trap possible.
Yeah, because
The
obviously,
The simplest,
Obviously.
it should not work because it's being held up by a stick trap possible. You
Yes.
jumped to the other side. You mean to tell
the
me
thing
while
is-
you were leaping, you didn't look up and go.
and the thing is, the whole situation didn't strike you as funny that here's a guy that you've been giving him the business, and then all of a sudden he's just there and he just stays there, and all of a sudden
Right?
he just
Yeah.
and he's begging you to kill him.
Now, mind you,
You see a trap that's
Mhm.
visibly set up, but
you
he's just staying there. But now, okay, hold up, and there's another way to go around on the
another
other
way
side.
to go around it. He just so
I like
happens to be wanting
And,
to go
Like,
on
come
that
on.
other side.
I
Yeah.
get the emotion of the moment, but you know what? I walk my dog in the woods all the time. And if I were just walking through the woods and I saw, well, gee, why is that log hanging from a tree branch?
Yeah,
That's odd. You know,
You know, I think I'll walk the dog back this way. I'm just gonna come on, buddy. Come on, let's go this way.
something about that doesn't look quite right.
It doesn't sound right. If you say it out loud, all right, check this out, right? This motherfucker's gonna whoop my ass. And then I'm gonna crawl into this little crawl space with this stick that's being held, that's holding up this 500-pound fucking log. And then he gonna chase me, right? And then when he sees that I got little spikes up here, he gonna jump to the other side and I'm gonna drop a log on him. How,
You're
Sway?
an
What the fuck? is
alien
that?
hunter
What the
from
Oh.
outer space and you don't know anything about trapping?
You don't know anything about situational
Yes.
fucking awareness? Before I make that leap, I'm gonna go, whoa, wait a minute. I'm 7 feet tall. So I can see over the top of this motherfucker. I'm gonna look at the whole landscape and go,
Say, hold
"Oh,
up, that
motherfucker
doesn't
think
look
I'm
way.
stupid."
And it's like you can't.
Even
And the way that it says, you would have to see the vines or something like that holding it up. You
Yes.
would have to see it.
You would have
you
to
even
to
get
see
the
it.
shot.
And
You even get
especially
the
if
shot
it's-
when the predator touches the little spiky thing. He goes like this.
And
Yeah.
he,
Oh, right there.
You should
Oh.
see it.
you
And then
think
plus the
I'm-
fact
you
that
think you're
it's
slick. You want me to get up underneath that? No,
He's
fuck
like-
you. I'm gonna jump right over the top. I'm gonna go through these spikes because it ain't gonna do shit to me because bullets didn't do any goddamn thing. I'm gonna crawl up in there and get off in your ass. Pause. Not pause, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump.
Dude, I
I'm gonna
came here in
jump
a fucking spaceship. No. I'm just gonna
He
shoot
came
you
here
right
in
now.
a spaceship and got beat by a fucking log. Are you fucking with me right
It's like, oh my god, bro,
So-
what?
The log falls on him. Arnold takes a rock and decides now you're gonna bash his brains in.
Yeah,
And
great time.
Predator
Great.
spits up some blood. Now you're curious. What the hell are you? Oh, I don't know, Arnold. I don't know. Look at him. You've been in America a couple of times, Arnold. You ever seen anybody look like this? Ever? You ever see anybody, anything, anywhere look like this? What are you? Bitch, what the hell are you? Obviously, I'm not from here, dude. I obviously I'm here visiting. It would have been funny as
I've
fuck.
said this before in
Predator.
TikToks. I don't kick ass and take names. I don't care what your name is.
I
I
don't
just don't
give a fuck.
care.
Yeah.
I'm just killing you now. I'm done. It's over.
He had an opportunity to ask this dumbass question and he called him an ugly motherfucker and got his ass whooped. Now you care? Now you care. If you don't bash that motherfucker's head in and get it fuck over with, you got a brick over the top of your head. Now you want to know who is he? Where you come
Right.
from, dog? But I don't know. The fifth circle of fucking hell. Fuck you. And the Predator, being the person that he is, asks an equally dumbass question. You come here all the time. You come here all the fucking time. Why the fuck do you give a fuck who the hell this motherfucker is? What the hell are you? Who cares?
Fair
Don't even
enough.
be surprised
Although-
that this human beat you. Be
Although I will
surprised
say
because you're an
that's a fair
idiot.
question.
Yes, like at that point,
I will say this, because that's a fair question coming from an idiot like the Predator. That's a fair question coming from a stupid Predator.
yes.
Because he was basically saying, "How
Yes.
did you beat me?"
And that should have been the Predator's question. How the fuck did you?
Yeah. So
But
And
how
Arnie
did
should
you
have
beat
been
me?
like, "You're a fucking idiot."
You're
That's
a fucking idiot. That's how. You killed 6 out of 7 motherfuckers, and then 7 dude beat your ass by having you jump
how.
over.
You didn't break this motherfucker the first time, and now you're paying for it. And this
But-
is where we go back to the Princess Bride moment. The minute his head is in view, hit it
Crack
with the rock.
fucking
Yes.
head. Because that leads to the next plot point or plot hole.
hmm
You give this motherfucker enough time to arm a nuclear weapon? Arnold, you still have the rock. What are you doing? The fuck? As soon as he went to try to
Yeah.
shatter
Soon
his
as he started
goddamn
doing,
skull.
he started doing wow.
Yeah, like
I don't know what the I don't know what the fuck
I don't
you're
know
doing,
what the
but I
fuck
don't
it's
like.
gonna be, but I know
didn't
what-
like that
People are
shit.
getting mugged and assaulted. Do the muggers and assaulters stop when the victim pulls out their phone? Like, don't mind me while I call the fucking cops. And they're
Hold
just
on,
waiting
bitch.
there like, "Ooh,
911,
yeah.
motherfucker. What the fuck? If I see
Nope.
you are bleeding, you're beaten, you're dead, you're finished, you're through. I don't want to talk to you anymore. But sure, dial up your thing on your arm.
and I'll just watch. And I'll just watch."
What the fuck? Bruh, as soon as I see you go,
Man.
boop,
as soon as I
as soon
start
as that
seeing
bitch open the
beep,
fuck
beep,
up, I'm
whack.
cracking you in your fucking head. Like, after this, everybody else can figure out what the fuck you are. But, bitch, you will never, you're not getting a chance to do shit to me. I don't know what the fuck that is. But what does he do? He allows him to arm a nuclear weapon, which brings me to another plot hole. In the second film, they say they say that this fucking bomb took out, what was it, 30 city blocks?
Yeah. It
How
was a 30 city blocks, and it was about roughly the size of, I guess, a cell phone.
Mhm.
Cell
And
phone
Mr.
today.
Man Meat himself is just going to outrun that shit.
How
Well,
did Arnold
no.
outrun this fucking bomb? It's
Which, by the way, plot
nuclear.
hole when the bomb goes off and Arnie's running away and you see his silhouette with the bomb
Yeah.
going off. The trees don't move.
no,
They don't move. They don't bend.
No,
They don't,
no.
you know, they
Nope.
nothing.
Not at
trees
all.
don't move.
Nothing
You don't
moves.
see,
It's just a
you don't
bright
see
light,
sticks and
and
shit
then
flying out nowhere. You
nothing.
don't see
You
small
don't
woodland animals
see-
that was just out there minding their own goddamn business, and now they up in the air like, what the fuck? Nothing.
Just so we can get the smoke clearing and seeing again Mr. Man Meat just chilling in the middle of a fucking disaster zone where all the trees are gone. And he's just standing there like, about time the
It's like,
chopper got
whew.
here.
there.
He's
And-
like, whew, man. Huh.
And then the colonel's like,
That
look
was,
at him like, I can't
that was
believe
something.
you're alive. And then that's what the rest of the people in the audience was like, yeah, motherfucker, how are you alive?
How is he alive?
That should have been a memory. He should have been number 7. That's how we got number 7, because blew up the forest.
And if it was a nuke, it should have electromagnetic properties. The chopper should have lost power and crashed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Chopper should have lost power. You flying into this shit, and it's like that fucking scene in Chernobyl when the guy was flying over the damn smokestack, and it's just that's what it should have happened. It's a fucking nuclear weapon.
My first thought was,
and no
I don't know if you
tree
guys are,
died.
I don't know if you guys are gamers or not, but my first thought was a flashback to the scene in Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty Modern Warfare,
Yep,
and
the
you're that
first one.
you're in the helicopter, and the nuke goes off, and the helicopter
Yes.
crashes, and you spend the
Yeah.
next 30 seconds dying.
Yes.
Yes,
Like
that's how
wait
it
a
should have
minute.
been.
Hold on. I get 30 more seconds. Can I have a phone? Give me a cell phone. I gotta make a phone call. Like,
You don't even
what?
get that. You get to crawl and just die. I mean, just this.
And they take Anna back, which why? She was a rebel. The fuck did you take her back for? As a witness?
Well, she ended up
She
in
gets
the
a-
military
she
debriefing
gets-
center,
And
never
here's
to be
my
heard
thing
from
is that
again.
Oh,
She's
her
gone.
ass is in Guantanamo. You know that for a fact.
Here's the thing. My
First
thing
gone
is
forever.
that
in Guantanamo. There was no fucking way in hell they're gonna take her ass back to talk to her about what? Hey, we got to debrief you. Debrief these nuts. I'm not staying here for this.
She's a witness to a
No, of course
supernatural event that the government would want to keep a secret. She is never going to see her family
Oh,
again.
fuck
She's
no.
gone.
fuck no, she's
No,
not. Because
no,
they-
my first thing,
woman-
is this that, and I saw her on the chopper. I said, "Why are you on the chopper? Why?
It's
Why
it's
are
not
you
even
on there because
it's
it's
not
like
even
this.
where
My
is
thing
Anna. It's who is Anna.
Who the fuck is Anna?
I
Anna,
don't
My
know
thing
Anna.
is this.
She's
They
from
would've
Why is
this.
she
shot
on-
her.
Why is she on there? Why is she on
Listen,
the chopper?
They
Because
would have
here's the
shot
thing.
her. They'd have shot her in the
They
chopper.
would
threw
immediately
her
shot
body
her.
into the goddamn woods. As soon as Arnold was on the chopper, he's sitting there looking, one eye open. He took this hellacious ass whooping, and he's still able to breathe. He's sitting there looking at her with one eye. It would have been followed by somebody opening the door to the motherfucking Black Hawk and dropping her ass off in the damn woods. Bitch, we don't know how
Said,
that.
we good. We don't need
Good.
you.
And then-
He shouldn't be
and
like
it-
that. He should be like, I need a shower, some oxycodone, and I need to brush my one tooth that I got left.
I got one tooth left. My jaw hurts. I feel like Kanye West through the wire.
Said,
I'm gonna be eating liquefied pizza through a wired through wires for the next 6
So
to 8
listen-
weeks.
let's talk about the aftermath of this because it leads directly into Predator 2. Now,
Mhm.
so apparently Dutch's debrief happens, and he talks about the Yautja that he had a fight with, which is probably the dumbest one ever. And I'm pretty sure there was a debrief with the other Predators at the same time. It's like, hey, you hear Jake went down to Earth and got fucked up, right? Don't go down.
oh,
and do-
Jake's been a moron
Yeah,
since
Jake's
day
a
one.
moron. Jake's always
Jake's
been a moron.
I'm
We didn't
surprised
want
he
him there in the first place. We sent him there just to get. He used to go there every year. I knew his ass. We used to tell him, Jake,
I'm surprised Jake even
take
got
more than
this
the
far.
fuck you got, dog. You're gonna go down and get fucked up. But you gotta admit, Jake, the Predator, that motherfucker had a 6-1 record.
Also,
Like-
we had satellites in 1987. No nuke is going off in the jungle that the rest of the world doesn't
Thank
see.
you.
Yes.
You mean the Russians didn't go look for this motherfucker? The
Like, what the
Russians,
fuck
the
going on down there?
Chinese, the
The Russians
Then
immediately
you
were like,
know.
"What the fuck are the Americans doing now?"
fuck
No,
out
because
there,
here's the
they
thing:
go.
Russians would have gone look for it. Chinese would have gone looking for it.
Mhm.
North Koreans would have gone looking for it.
So
They
they
see some
debrief-
shit like that, they would go
Yeah.
looking.
So we know that they're going to debrief Dutch, and Dutch is going to sit up and tell this incredible ass story about how his entire Delta Force unit got fucked up by one thing, by
Not
It-
only his unit, but the unit before
the
his,
unit before
and-
that.
and
I know these guys, not anymore.
Yeah.
You fucking don't. So,
Yeah, wouldn't he be discredited, publicly discredited, and court-martialed?
oh
and then-
fuck yes,
yeah,
Who's Dutch?
he's
who's
the
Dutch?
only one that lives.
Dutch,
Exactly.
He's the
Said
only
Dutch,
one that
Dutch.
lives.
No, Dutch.
Think about it.
bitch, you got weed? It's like Dutch.
2 special forces units. 2. So let's say the
Gone.
first special forces unit had 7 guys in it. And they bring another 7 in. The Predator beat 13 motherfuckers. 13. And only lost because he was stupid and got arrogant. Like, apparently I'm so good at this shit. I can do this with my eyes closed and my mask off. No, stupid, you probably shouldn't have. He's 13-1 against Special Forces unit. Dutch's ass is in Leavenworth.
because the federal government is not going to train and maintain and equip 2 whole special forces unit only to have them get their ass whooped by one guy.
And then
Like,
be all over
that's
the
your-
front page of USA
Oh
Today.
my
It ain't
God.
happening.
Yeah.
The fucking NBC nightly news would have started off with that. 14 men going in the woods. One guy comes back. What happened? They got their ass whooped by a.
You saw what we did over 5 guys in a submarine. You think
Thank
we're
you.
not?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you think that
Listen.
shit would not? You think that
They
shit
would
would
have
not have
sent the
hit all over
101st
everyone?
Airborne after
Man.
their ass. They would have been like, okay, Dutch is going to jail, but we're sending 101st Airborne. We're going to find out how this motherfucker got here. There's no fucking way in hell Dutch is still walking around on the streets. None. Dutch is
And
ass
if
in
it
prison.
was an existing
That was
threat,
fresh.
A-10s are carpet bombing at this point. So
And not to mention the fact the second group of 7 had a CIA operative in it.
Yeah,
That was
And that
Dylan.
would've been it.
Dylan was a CIA operative. He worked for the agency. So 5 special forces guys and a CIA agent, and that town still has trees in it. They would have firebombed them, and Dutch would have gone to jail because you lost an asset. The agency is going now. The army will debrief him. Some general will come in. Here's a medal. Thank you for your service. They walked out. The agency would have walked in and be like, you will never, ever see the outside of a jail cell. You know that, right? You know that. We're not letting you out. To tell that
come out of the
story?
interrogation room.
yeah.
Oh my God, he ain't make that. Listen,
So, no, they would have put him on
rendition,
jail.
bitch.
They would have put him in jail just for that story.
yeah, rendition. You are going to Cairo. They're gonna put your ass in a fucking cell in Egypt, and the CIA is just gonna spend their days fucking you up for no reason. He'd have been there for 9/11. His beard would have been long. They'd be like, "No, you really can't go out. You look like Bin Laden." No, please, you're not letting that story is not getting past them people. No.
Nope,
At
it's
that
over.
point, it would have been just a whole big rumor because it would have been spun to saying like, oh well, we did testing for a new bomb and blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah blah. And
it wasn't nothing. It was some shit. We were down there fucking around. We found a uranium deposit in it, and it blew up. That story.
We were working with something new, and it got out of hand.
It
was
kind
a
of
training.
it was a
It was a
If
training
it did
exercise.
happen in the real world, it would be a QAnon theory at this point.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, it would be.
It
would have been lit up all through 4chan, 8chan, all
Yeltsin
through
Trump
that shit.
2024. They would have been like, if you can knock off Arnold, you can knock off anybody. And Trump would have been like, I want to have him as my running mate. I want to have the Yeltsin as my running mate. But Dutch
I
is
wouldn't lose against the Predator. I wouldn't lose.
I lose because if you
You're
lose
gonna do
against
with
a
Trump
predator, you're a
24
loser.
I know more about predators than anyone.
Than anyone.
I
Even
know more because I am a
Agency.
predator. I'm the best predator of all.
I kill predators for fun. It's what I do. Like, get the fuck. There's no fucking way Dutch left out. It would have been rendition, or he'd have been in Guantanamo Bay.
Yep. Dutch is
Yeah.
gone. Anna's gone.
Same story to
General
somebody.
and the helicopter might be gone, and the helicopter pilots might be
Listen,
gone.
everybody would have been shot. We don't know what the fuck happened. There's a bunch of people. You lost 13 fucking special forces soldiers to one alien. They're not letting
Let
the
someone
people
set off a
that
nuke in a
knew.
jungle so the whole world knows about it.
with a
now.
whole
Thanks for that.
a nuclear weapon that didn't fuck up any trees, but it still blew up a bunch of shit. And you think that motherfucker's gonna live? Nah.
Hey, man.
Predator 2 would have been a whole totally different fucking film because who in the fuck is it? Who's that nut job that comes in? Who's the blonde? Now I done fucked around, forgotten. Because
Gary Busey.
Jake
Gary
Busey.
Busey.
No,
Gary
it's Jake
Busey would
Busey.
not have been out there telling anybody any fucking secrets because y'all would have never known the damn secrets. They'd have shot Dutch and put his ass in them fucking woods. You already lost that whole fucking team. Anna and Dutch would have got up to say something. They'd have shot him in the back of the head. Anna got a shot in the back of the head. Threw their ass in the woods. No, it was a uranium.
To that
bomb.
credit, because Gary Busey gives Arnold a very brief
Mhm,
mention in that movie,
mhm.
and then he's some Secret Service guy telling some street cop secret
a
classified
Los
information.
Angeles cop. You gonna tell
Yeah.
a Los Angeles
Yeah.
cop about the shit
About
happened in the woods?
about something that's top secret and top secret
completely-
clearance information that you got to have top secret clearance.
the
but you're gonna
president
tell
don't motherfucking
an
know
LA
about this shit. Like, get the fuck.
Hey, Gary,
You're telling a cop who works in narcotics.
a
narcotics cop.
a narcotics
And the
cop.
thing, is that wasn't Gary Busey. That was Jake Busey. That was his
No,
son.
it was
Jake.
Gary.
Oh, it was
Jake
Gary.
Busey
It
is
was
his
Gary.
son. It was
Jake-
Gary Busey. Jake
will
Busey was in
eventually end up
Starship
doing this
Troopers.
film. Jake will eventually
Oh,
end up
that's
doing
right. I
this
got
film.
him confused. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So this has been the breakdown and break up and breakthrough of fucking the original goddamn Predator. And let me tell y'all something, ladies and gentlemen. It lived up to all the slapping of meat that we fucking advertised it to be. That was just
Big meaty men slapping meat.
big meaty meat slapping meat. That the original
This is a big
Predator-
E special, and
Listen.
especially if Dutch had a fucking rumble with goddamn the T-800, fucking him from Commando, and
Red Dawn. You
No,
forgot Red Dawn.
Red Dawn.
Hold on,
Yeah,
wait,
because
Red Dawn and what's that fucking movie when he was in the mob? Damn it, I can't think of that fucking name. And you can find the motherfucking movie on like YouTube and shit.
pretty much basically in the 80s.
Yeah, he was the
Arnold
Russian
Schwarzenegger
agent,
either saved our
teamed
world
up with
or
somebody.
Yeah. Arnold is a national treasure only because Arnold is the guy that
So in the
Went
80s,
the
Arnold
role-
either he was either saved the world or he was almost destroyed the world.
yeah
Was either one of
if
those.
you want to live. Like I can't wait to do the Terminator films. Like the Terminator films are gonna be fucking hilarious only because
Red Heat.
Red Heat.
That was the movie.
He was in Red Heat as a Russian. There's another fucking film. God damn. So we in the next 2 weeks we'll be doing Predator 2, which I like to call Predator Gets Down, Predator Goes Black,
I call it Predator in the Hood.
Predator in the Hood. Predator in the Hood's a pretty good one because Predator 2 is just, oh my God. I don't even know if
We're gonna have
do
fun
we
with
even
that
The
have
one.
thing is,
Logan
I
for
saw
that
Predator.
one?
The thing is, I saw Predator 2 before I saw Predator 1.
Why? Why the fuck would you do that, dog?
I don't
You
know.
saw Predator 2 before you saw the original Predator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Like,
Yeah.
Well, see,
That's an admission I might not make.
I don't know why. It just happened. I just happened to see Predator 2 before I
Jeez,
saw Predator 1.
Gary, God damn. That's like seeing Rocky 5 before you see the original Rocky. Fuck.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Woo!
That would
No,
ruin you from wanting to watch any Rocky movies.
Any rock, like, God damn. After Predator 2, there's no way in hell I'd watch anything with a fucking alien in it.
Exactly. And if I'd
Oh,
watched
well,
Rocky
see-
5 first, I would have missed out. The Creed movies are some of my favorites.
see,
They're
here was the
fantastic.
thing,
You
my-
would have never,
no,
never
here's my
seen Creed if
reasoning.
you'd have watched Rocky
Never
5
watched
first.
them.
No.
Never
Here's my reasoning for it. Because
I
I
gotta
saw-
hear this.
my reason for it is like this. Can't be any worse.
The fucking can't.
That was my original thought after I saw
Listen.
2. After I saw 2 and I saw 1, I was like, can't be any worse than 2.
God, listen. Predator 2 should have just been called Stereotypes Are Us. I'm telling you right now.
That'd be like watching Conan the Destroyer and thinking, well, Conan the Barbarian can't be
Can't
worse.
be
I ain't
worse.
going back.
I'm
I
not
ain't going back.
Listen. All I will say about Predator 2,
You know what the funny thing is? I saw Conan Destroyer before I saw Conan the Barbarian.
Oh my God.
what is wrong with this motherfucker?
This show is trespassed into
I
see-
violent
Hey, look,
territory.
yeah, I
This
see
is brutal.
shit in the wrong order. That's
You
how I
ain't
feel.
lying. You are the orderless motherfucker, ain't you? God damn. All I will say about Predator
Oh, I
2,
love the
one thing
chaos.
That the first plot hole, and this is probably gonna be the one that gets me. How in the fuck are you a gang of Mexican gangsters in dress shoes?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, this shit is Stereotypes Are Us, buddy. I can't literally 2 weeks from today, same time, same place. I cannot wait for this fucking film because the stereotypes in this fucking film are hilarious. They're so hilariously bad.
Oh,
that
they're
The
awful.
Predator is
Oh
actually
my God.
the best
Yeah.
part of the fucking film because the rest of this film is just trash ass cash for gas. It is
It's
So a done
out of
deal. We're
all
doing
of the-
Predator 2 for
We
sure
are
in 2
doing
weeks.
yes,
I would
yes.
say, out of
I'm
all
I'm
the
down.
Predator
I'm
movies,
down.
it is one of them.
What?
I'll
Predator
say
2?
Predator 2, out of all the Predator movies, it is one of them.
Yeah, it is. That's all you can say about it. And it has Danny Glover. Danny Glover's a national treasure, but dress
Well,
shoes.
see, here's the
all
thing.
of that, I can't
And
even.
When I saw Danny Glover, I was waiting. I was expecting. I'm getting too old for this shit.
No,
I'm just getting too old for this shit.
I was expecting.
I was expecting to hear
I
that.
was expecting that
We're
too.
already.
No.
He's already lethal weaponed his way, and now he's just running around the city
Oh
chasing
my god!
interstellar
Yes.
hunters.
He even has the same gun. He has the same 357.
Yes.
Like,
That's
you
what I was thinking. First thing I
motherfuckers,
was thinking.
You sons of
I
bitches.
was waiting for it. I was sitting waiting for it. It's like,
Literally,
I'm getting too old for this
in
shit.
Predator 2, the Predator is the most normal thing in that fucking film. He's the most non-fucked up, non-stereotype thing in that entire fucking film. Like,
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have fun with that one.
Yeah.
oh my God. 2 weeks from today, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait. Again, this is one of the ones I'm actually excited about because I've been wanting
Oh yeah.
literally, the reason this show exists is because of Predator 2. I am not making this the fuck up. The reason plot holes exist, the reason this cast is here is because of Predator fucking 2. I am not making that up. That's how incredibly fucked up this film is. So
Hopefully, we get ZFG back for that one.
I'm Zero Fox will be here for that because there's no fucking way. Again,
So we got to do that with him. We cannot do
no
Predator 2
fucking
without
way we're
him.
doing Predator 2 without Zero Fox. I'm sorry listen, we are not doing Predator 2. If we
I am fine with that.
Zero Fox and I do this show on that day,
Yeah.
I will whenever the fuck we can get him in here. If in 2 weeks he can't do this, we'll wait another week. We are not doing Predator 2 without Zero Fox. Trust me on this. Zero Fox,
We're down. I'm down.
Gretchen,
Yep.
Oh,
and
yeah.
myself, the only reason this show exists is because of Predator 2. I sat up one night and I said, I can make a show out of this. I can make a show out of fucking finding the fuckery in this damn thing. When I tell you, all 4 of us will be here. All right. So for Gretchen, for Angry, for Zero Fox, and for myself, thank you very much for watching this fucking show. Thank you for being here as we talk about big meaty men slapping meat. And please come back so that we can talk about Stereotypes Are Us featuring a fucking predator.
Predator in the hood, baby.
Oh my
Predator in the
goodness.
hood.
I love you.